And we are back for another wonderful week of our wonderful people playing Odyssey of the Dragonlords, the group also known as Light of Thylea. Um, well, as you guys can tell, we are a little bit delayed today. There have been some changes in our makeup, and I even asked these guys, like, how should I bring it up? I think just straightforward is probably the best way, and, you know, um, there were some disagreements in the scenes of us playing this, and long story short, um, Andrew is going to take a hiatus from the group, very likely from here on out, henceforth. I don't really know the right words to describe it. I just want to say that Andrew is a phenomenal player, incredibly creative, incredibly kind, super, super, super fun ideas overall. So we will miss him, and sometimes that happens. And at least we can just address that way. Ephraim is going to join us once more in his royal punniness, and of course he's going to play Tyler's favorite character of all time, Simon. And as we're going back in there, Ephraim, thank you so much for sitting in for a guest session. We'll see how Light of Thylea shapes up from here. But as far as that stuff goes, since we are having such a late start, that is it. As far as announcements go, we are excited to keep going. Well, heartbroken, but excited. And with that, that's pretty much all I have. Is there anything cool that you guys have seen around the community, aside from, of course, the other thing that's currently going on, which is Exandria? What is it? Unlimited? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
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 So Matt Mercer finally gets to be a player, which is fun. If you guys are spending the evening with us instead of them, thank you so, so much. One reminder that I will throw out, which always feels chilly, but if you guys want to throw one of your follows or subscribes at us, we'd appreciate it. But that is it. I think I need some therapeutic, just playing silly D&D tonight. You guys down?
Yes.
Alrighty,
As
let's do
long
it.
as your therapy isn't murder therapy, yeah, I'm good.
What's our
Is it
other
the
I
Hot
topic?
Springs
mean,
episode?
can I promise that it won't be? No. Do I want to promise that it won't
Just
be?
tell me the thing that
Definitely
ate the
not.
owl isn't a Tarask. I'll be good.
I mean, can you just imagine? Can you just imagine how
That would
fun
be
that
kind of
would be?
exciting. We would die,
Ah,
but
you
it would be
fool.
exciting.
Just sprinkle a little bit of what is it called, Tarask into the mix. You know, that would fit, right?
A little.
Epic monster that you have to fight. In any
I don't-
case,
I don't know if you can say a little Tarask. It's kind of like saying a little pregnant or a little MS, or it's like, yeah, it's kind of either there or it's not.
um,
What's the
well, with that, let's get into it. All right. So previously on Light of Thylea, our group of prophesied heroes. Thank you guys all for the resubscribes. Absolutely, absolutely appreciate it. And we've got a hype train. That is awesome. Cool. With that, as we had traveled to up the Archelon River to the mythical, I'll give out a sub. Just need to remember how to do that. Let's gift a sub. Thank you all so much.
David? What's our other macros? Is it exclamation point Discord?
It's exclamation point Discord. It's exclamation point. What is the other one? Not raid anymore. Form, I think. Because if you guys are looking for
For the
games,
time slots or whatever.
oh, schedule. Yeah, what is that one called again? I don't remember. Shoot,
I don't remember.
it's
either.
hilarious when I don't even remember what it is. Now I gotta look it up. I'm gonna. But as you guys had traveled up the Archelon River to the long abandoned and lost Mithril Mountains, therein lies the you know rumored to have been used to construct the weapons of the Dragonlords forge. You guys were told by Rhodus's grandfather, Vulcan, that he would craft you guys legendary items and weapons if you guys were able to reclaim this forge. So you guys made your way there, made some friends with centaurs who tried to persuade you to see the side of Sidon, but you guys politely declined, got some potions out of the deal, and ultimately were able to save some centaur youngins. You made a deal with the troglodytes there, which came about with the murder of many, many of them. Tyler remembers. It's like match. That's what it is. Super straightforward. And when full completionists were able to completely clear out this top layer of the mine, saw once more that there was something large and imposing that lay at the bottom of the mine shaft that must have crawled up and killed the Cerberus, the three-headed massive dog that you saw just in a corpse format laying there and you guys were told the secret password into the dwarven mine elevator that leads down to the lower reaches. Lyra, using her new ability to cast forth 3 very prophecy fates themed familiars, sent one of them, an owl, down into the lower mine shaft, where the owl was promptly eaten by something after it found the furnace. You guys decided now was the time to move forward, and so you guys did. And as you did, that is where we're going to pick it up this week. Was there something that I left off that you guys... Oh, no, there was a huge other thing I need to mention. Casaria and Crane had a little moment as you guys were taking a long rest. Casaria felt inclined to step outside, to look for some kind of a message, something that would guide her in the way forward, as she had just lost her goddess, then received the news that she might be resurrected, and was looking for some kind of maybe passive, some indirect message from her. What she found was some kind of a glowing underneath the lake that approached and then seemed to be some kind of a projection of the seed that Crane had received from the oracle, well, pseudo-oracle at the Mossy Temple, Demetria. As you guys then planted the seed, and a massive tree immediately almost grew out of it. You and Crane were both given an amulet of sorts. It seemed to be similar family crests. As you guys ventured back into the caves, finished your long rest, and received some kind of odd, non-magical ring that was very, very cursy looking for a while, I understand. You guys you guys are picking it up there. That was a big one. I almost forgot about it. Sorry about that. Anything else that you guys wanted to mention? Alrighty, that's a whole lot of let's get going. Alrighty.
Let's do it.
As you guys push down these bronze, it's like doors that have all of this lattice work across it. You can see kind of through it as it's making the noises going shut. You suddenly see a familiar dark-skinned man with this flowing red mane behind him step up to the elevator. He's just like, Simon, what do you say?
Welcome to the first floor.
This is actually still on the top floor there, as you kind of like catch the door beforehand. As you...
Oh, sorry.
As you
going down.
Where you been?
Would you get off to? Oh, you know, taking inventory of the pantry, seeing how much trog shit is in the holes.
A lot. It's a lot.
Yes, yes, so much. It's going to take ages to clean out.
There's a whole
I would
bit
just
in one
sell
of
it
the
as a.
rooms.
I would sell it as a flipper and move. That's what I would do.
Sadly, I don't have any aquatic animals which I could make a franchised film about such a thing. But so we're going down. Yes, this is some wonderful elevator chatter.
So,
how was your wife?
Yeah, I was looking at me like, why?
Go ahead, Alex. What were you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say we are going down. Yep.
do you know what's down there by chance? Or what should be down there?
Well, not anymore, apparently. What should be down there is the forge.
Okay. But no, like big toothy things that eat owls in one bite.
Cerberuses. I mean,
like you didn't leave a pet, right?
Anything could happen at this point.
Okay.
No.
All right.
any
Well, there is-
I
legends of
interred my
something
pet into the
lurking
stone
in the
many
deep?
centuries ago. David?
I think you made
Let
a
us
history
hope for
check
more
a
frog shit.
few weeks back, and you couldn't really think of anything specifically that might be lurking here. At least nothing that could fit potentially the threat that would be big enough to have devoured or at least killed Cerberus.
I'm gonna hope for just more trog shit.
Let's go kill whatever it is. I need to run my blade through something.
Yeah, she's still
dark.
mourning Goldie. She's still mourning Goldie. I just like nudge Yanni.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Alrighty, as you climb on, you close the doors before you and walk over to the lever. As you do, you turn it down and speak the dwarven words as you feel the entire mechanism engage and very slowly start to let you guys down into the shaft itself. You see the dragon heads that are kind of embossed into the sides of this thing. And excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, I think. It's going to be one of
Don't
those.
do it. Don't do it.
Let's do.
One more.
I was gonna say it's
Come on.
either one or
I
three.
was gonna
Those are
say
the rules.
the hat trick was right on the cusp there, and as the dragon mouths kind of start to open up a little bit, you guys speak the words. They seem to kind of just lock in place and close down. It appears Caliban came through as you guys lower down, and over the next minute or so, you guys are lowered. What feels like quite a
This
ways.
elevator. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't know if I trust this dwarven engineering.
you're just like
It's
you.
okay.
It's like this coffin that you're being slowly let down deeper into the ground, and as finally it comes to the close, what you see before you as the gates automatically almost like open up is a long hallway that extends maybe some 55 feet ahead of you. There seem to be little recesses on the sides of the wall that have these beautiful reliefs of dwarven paragons crafting away at amazing weaponry, armor, shields, and just generally wondrous items along the hallway. You see that the path also splits almost like in an X intersection before you guys to the right and to the left, north and southward specifically, and all the way ahead of you at the very end of the hall, you can make out that there is a central massive relief that seems to be depicting Vulcan actually crafting away at what appears to be the hammer in your possession, Rotus.
There's a statue of him in one of these little crevices. Okay, at the end of the hall.
Kind of, it's like this protruding part of the wall that was specifically cut out. You're not sure if it was kind of like a negative space that was cut out or it was just kind of set in. Either way, the front face, which is just a flat face that does have like some grooves in it as the relief was built into the stone wall, does have the depiction of the one-eyed god crafting away at this dragon-headed hammer.
Does Rotus' hammer seem to be having any sort of reaction?
Just battery low, no, nothing. Seems to just be there.
I'll walk up to it and just like take my hammer out and hold it out and compare it to the one in the statue.
You kind of look at it and kind of hold it up and kind of like go around, and you'll look at it, and it doesn't seem to be too far off. Like certainly the relief itself is much more simplistic than the one you're holding. The fine details that were engraved into the side of the dragon head were masterly completed, whereas the ones that are depicted on the stone here, yeah, a little bit
So a faithful
detail.
replica, but a little more dull in comparison.
Exactly.
Hey,
Seems
hey,
like this
Ro.
craftsman did an alright job.
Well, I mean, to be fair, these stones are very old and not magic, so subject to the weatherings of time.
Kenny.
Yeah, for those of you who watch both streams, this is this stream's Kevin, not to be confused with the dragon in the other one. But since I'm the only one home tonight, if I leave the door closed, like I normally do, to keep this from happening, he's gonna bang on the door really hard. So,
David, I can't step out of the elevator.
Yeah, it
You
says
cannot?
combat's enabled.
We're fighting each other.
How about now?
Now I can.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, as you step up front, Rhodas and Bursa, to the right, splitting off into the northern alcove there, you see what appears to be a room that is lined with iron racks for holding weapons and armor. Almost all of the racks have been tipped over, and only weapons and armor that remain here seem to be broken and corroded. You see bones and refuse that lay in piles in the corner of the rooms. On the left side, you see what appears to be a room that is dominated by a large circular vat of molten bubbling lava just slowly going. An ornate bronze sphere is kind of standing in the back there, close to the lava pool. The sphere itself is supported by 4 legs that have spouts that has a single spout that faces towards the lava. However, more disturbing to you both, as you kind of like take another step around the corner there and kind of look at that, is the fact that there seem to be 2 more of these despicable 2-headed dogs. Both kind of currently laying down on their bellies, having their heads on each one of the arms, just considering you, not making a move, just kind of looking at you as you're stepping closer.
ah, son of a bitch.
We're gonna kill these dogs, right?
Just carefully step in the room. See how they react.
I think one of them
I'll stay
ate my
back because
owl.
we know what happened the last time I saw the dogs.
I hate
I don't
dogs.
have my weapon out or anything. I'll like try to approach, like, you know how you approach when you're like afraid of a dog or something.
Don't
But you still walk towards it.
eye contact, they can smell
Yeah,
fear. Meow.
And you really want to pet the dog, but you're like not sure.
Make me an
I totally
animal.
have my weapon out.
Make me an animal handling check with disadvantage, I guess.
Disadvantage.
Brissa hates dogs right now. Except you, Kira.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, that was with advantage. My bad.
oh, it's okay. Let's see what the lower roll was. A natural 3, of course. So as you step forward, and you can just see Bursa just getting more and more angry, you just kind of look over her, over towards the dogs, over towards her, and back towards the dogs. And both of the dogs kind of seem to step up and kind of rear up onto their behinds. The other thing, as you guys are stepping towards that, the threshold into the room itself, the room seems to be kind of built like an octagon. There are 2 more of these reliefs that are protruding out of the walls here. It seems to be 2 dwarfs that are just hammering away. One of them seems to be kind of working on some kind of a iron ingot, shaping it into something. On the other hand, though, you see that this depiction of the relief here is actually, at first glance, you thought it was something like, dwarven humanoid, but you blink and kind of look at it, and it's not at all. It seems to be actually more along the lines of some kind of a weird, large reptile. It seems to be kind of like pouring what looks like a large carafe of lava down, and then just kind of stay there in midair as you see the stone kind of shaped to look like the flowing lava there. And you can see past Rhodas that there are 2 more paths that lead off from this room. One going further down or south from your perspective, past that floating bronze sphere. And on to the left of the dogs, to the southwest, you see that indeed there seems to be a glow coming from the direction where there's more crafted looking best described as like these fountains or something along those lines, holding more bubbling liquid inside of them. How do you approach?
I mean, I'll take a look at Brissa and I'll take one more step forward. And you said the dogs like stood up?
Mm-hmm. They're still on their haunches. They're still kind of sitting down, but they're keenly at attention looking at you guys.
I'll take Brissa's lead then.
I'm going to kill these dogs right now. Are you ready? I
I'm
hate
ready.
these dogs.
I will unlatch my sword.
All right. As you kind of unlatch your sword and start pulling it out, there's suddenly a voice that seems to come within the lava pool itself. As you both look down, there's this large form. It seems to be 12 feet in length, maybe even longer, kind of going around. You see multiple appendages kind of going off of what seems to be almost a serpentine body. The head itself seems to be long and kind of bulbous, as there are multiple teeth that kind of seem to go by. As both of you guys hear the rumbling noise coming forth from that lava pool. You. As it does like a large circle. It's almost like this fetal shape that curls in on itself, going back and forth in a circle inside of the pool.
I mean, I'll continue drawing my sword and I'll say, we are the light of Thylea. We are sent here by my grandfather, Vulcan, to reclaim this forge.
There seems to be kind of angry hiss, kind of as there are a couple bubbles kind of bubbling up. That's betrayer. I was promised that I would be freed once I had done my service. Then Vulcan and his people lost the forge, and I could no longer complete my contract. Going in circles, agitatedly.
Well, we are here to retake the forge, and then maybe you can complete your contract that you had with Vulcan, and we can, get you your freedom.
Make me a persuasion check, Brissa. What'd you get?
I got a 11, sadly.
Alrighty. As you say that, there seems to be a little bit of a scoff from inside of the vat itself, but the flow is becoming slower and slower. It is still going in circles, but it seems to be kind of slowing down as it then kind of considers you. What is odd is the creature seems to be purposely staying submerged underneath the lava, and sometimes like it gets a little bit close and then seems to very quickly kind of withdraw from the surface, as it says, "If you truly believe what you say, destroy the orb. Get rid of my captors. I shall help you in return for my freedom."
If we destroy the orb, is it going to explode or anything?
Yes, probably.
So we'll have to destroy it from a safe distance. Got it. That's fine.
It seems like the dogs
So anyway,
have
I
both kind of
started
risen now,
blasting.
seemingly much more keen on the conversation you guys are having. Kind of just some of their drool going down into the lava bed as the steam hisses upward from it.
I'll whisper to Brissa, like, are you concerned we might be, like, letting free some, like, crazy spirit that's confined here?
I mean, it is probably a crazy spirit, but at the same time, we shouldn't. Slavery is not right, Rhodas. That is not something that you should endorse ever.
I'm gonna pipe in from the back. At least it's not another O.
Not yet.
That's true. Not yet. That's a good idea though. I'll take another step
Destroy the
forward
orb
to
then.
towards the left.
Right. As you start to slowly circle that way, Rhodas, do you move kind of in a symmetrical pattern with Brissa around the lava vat, or you just step one more forward? Kind of step forward, your weapons are both out. Yanni, make me a perception check. What'd you get?
22.
Alrighty.
22.
The hair on the back of your neck kind of starts to stand on edge as you kind of just look around. You're just like, guys? And as you do, there seems to be some kind of a weird, shifting, shimmering energy within the air, barely palpable. You guys kind of look around as suddenly it seems like more of these odd extra-dimensional gates open within the hallway that you guys had just stepped through, as more of these dogs seem to just step into existence and look towards you guys. And then there's just a voice that comes through. You poor fools. You thought this was where you're going to craft magical weapons and armor that will shield you against me? Against my
Yep, still do.
husband? Oh, you
Yep.
sweetie will die here.
Well, you're a bitch.
Oh my god.
You keep.
Did we,
As the dogs
did we
all reveal
hear
their
what
fangs.
What the salamander said when it was talking?
Yeah, it echoes through there as you say that. All of the dogs bare their fangs and just go. As we're gonna pick it up into combat.
Woohoo!
Wonderful.
Damon has been very good at just
Johnny's about done with this chick.
triggering combat lately. It's been good.
I mean, she's not even really here, right? We can just hear her. It's just
Mhm.
the dogs that.
It's like a disembodied voice that seems to be echoing through the halls here.
I did have a question. How high is this railing between like the lava and where we're standing? Like,
Oh, there's no railing. It's just like
Oh, okay.
a vat that's just kind of directly. It's like a, what is that called? Like a ground pool, like a little jacuzzi that's just built into the ground itself and goes downward. It's like that.
okay. So we could easily push something into El Lava.
Certainly,
I'm
or vice versa, get pushed.
Still on private roll, so I don't know what I rolled, David. Sorry.
Oh, that's hilarious. You got a
only
you got a
only
5,
you.
but for some reason it didn't update that. That's weird.
It also sounded like it rolled a billion dice, so maybe it was that thing. That
No,
we
that's
were
just
talking
me rolling for the death dogs. That one sadly is
about.
normal.
Well, Rhoda still gets a D8. Don't forget.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Hey,
Nice.
hey. Weird. Okay, cool.
Wanna be with you,
An 8. That's beautiful.
I was trying to think of what elevator music sounded like earlier, but I couldn't. My brain didn't want me to remember.
Just think of the Neon Genesis Evangelion ending theme.
Alrighty, as combat kicks off, unsurprisingly, Yanni, you will be the first to go. Let me switch the view for the stream too. Oh, weird. Oh, hang on, gotta switch back for one more second. Because there always has to be a little bit of tech something going on, right? Yanni, during the first round of combat, as you are the first to go, what would you like to do?
I'm going to transfer my my jinx, my hex, whatever you want to call it, onto this dog closest to me
Alright, make sure.
as my bonus action. Which I think can I do that with the new tool, or can I only do things to myself with the new tool?
I think
Not
you
sure
can
how that
only do
works yet.
something to yourself. Let me double check if Hex is even included there, because it might not be. Let me double check.
Gotcha.
GX, nope. But I'll just do the old-fashioned way.
And then I'll just start with the. Oh, wow! My mouse wheel scroll is like all over the place, which it was not last night. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm either like all the way in or all the way out.
Hey,
I'm just gonna stick with a bow attack against this guy for this time around. No, I'm not, because I don't have any way to get sneak on him. So I'm gonna do a magic missile instead.
ooh, alrighty.
So, hey, I actually rolled a 4 on a magic missile.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Alrighty, as those shoot forward,
Plus, I'm sorry, plus the d6 for the hex.
something.
So another 4.
I'm just
Is it
looking at
not
that
4
formula.
for
It's,
each missile?
it's an odd formula. Something is off for that one. I think. No, that's right, right? I'll double check.
I mean, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15, so the number's right. I don't know if it's going to scale right if I upcast.
I think that's why it's the 2 plus 1, and when you upcast, it gets
2 plus 2.
2 plus 2.
Or no, it would be 3 plus 1. Or something. I don't know. I'd have to look at it closer.
Right. No, yeah, that is right. For this one, it is right. Bottom line,
Yeah.
right? Alrighty, so 19 points of damage to that one. As it just growls at you.
And then I'm going to. I was just going to duck out of the way a little bit if you want to. If you're not paused for a reason. You. Duck over there. And I'm good. I'm done.
Alrighty. On initiative count 20, there's suddenly some kind of a rumbling within the mineshaft itself. You see some of the dirt and rocks kind of cascading down, showering you guys for a second. And the laughter of what appears to be Lutheria seems to be just going through the halls here. Yanni, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Hey, David, quick question.
Yeah.
Do the familiars from Flock of Familiars, do I have to roll for all of those?
I believe you do, actually. Because you still had the spider and what else? It was a
What
spider
was
and
the other
why? I
thing?
cannot. Hold on, hold up. I think
A
I still have it
bat,
on the other layer.
I think it was a bat.
That is a bat.
That
It
sounds
was
right.
a bat.
David, if that 14 doesn't succeed, I'm going to use my arcane deflection to increase it by 4.
It does not. With the +4, you feel an intrusion upon your mind as you suddenly just get a short flash of yourself sitting, begging within the streets, as you're just another beggar boy, hungry, starving. And you're just like, no! And you shake yourself out of it. You're just like, looking at yourself. And it's just like this insane dissociative moment for you as you felt like you were that boy again from before. And you suddenly look down upon yourself, your new garb, the book that you have with you. And you just feel within your soul that there's just so much to lose. As you cannot help but start to kind of overly obsess about all of that stuff. That's all. Rodus, it is your turn.
Wait, so you said that there was like some shaking and rumbling and rubble. Where is that like falling from?
That was from everywhere at once suddenly. That just suddenly occurred. That seemed to affect the entire
It's like
area
the
there.
whole room started shaking. Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna back up to here, and I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action rage. Get
Rajay.
my rage going.
That is one of the ones that we can do with the new convenient effects.
True, I haven't set up the favorites yet.
I got you.
Appreciate it. And then I would like to ready an attack for anything that comes within range.
Alrighty. So the trigger is anything steps into your range. You're like starting to hold it down.
Okay. Yeah, my melee range.
Alrighty, sounds good. Which that brings us to this little death boy right there, as he's going to rush directly towards you, Simon, and unload. First bite attack is going to
I've seen
be.
this play out before.
Oh, let me check something. Did this not properly translate? Oh, weird. Alright, that is going to be a hit upon you. For 7 points of piercing damage, Simon. Would you like to use anything for that?
Would you like to pun anything for that?
Nope, I got nothing.
Alrighty, sounds good. You are bit. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, if you would. Alrighty, this time, as the vile bite bites into you, you are able to resist the effect. However, here comes the second bite, as that is going to be another hit for another 7 points of piercing damage. Make me another Constitution saving throw. And you are still fine. Alrighty, that brings us to your turn, Simon.
Alright. I will cast Bane on 3 that I can see here. The one right next to me, the one also down the hall here, and the one on the other side of the hall above the one that Yanni had attacked.
Alrighty, as Bane is applied to all of them.
Alright, and then I will...
Yay for charisma
Disengage.
saves.
Oh shit, sorry, I actually forgot. Go ahead and cast up really quick. I'm just so excited that I have the new tool that I just clicked automatically yes. Hilariously enough, it technically played that already. Natural 4, natural 7, and a natural 6. They are actively all baned.
I reiterate, yay for charisma saves.
Alright, then I'm going to disengage.
Excuse me.
Oh, good. More in here. Yes, nice.
Yeah. Kind of wish they were your friends.
And that's it for Simon's turn.
Alrighty, sounds good. As this death dog is going to get to go next. Goes
Death
towards
dog.
you, Yanni. Death dog makes a bite attack. That is going to be a hit. You don't have a reaction left, so
I don't.
that is going to be a hit on you.
You stepped right here, right?
Yeah, you can get your attack.
Yeah, I will. Before you attack, I will
Thank
try
you,
to
Watcher.
attack it.
Actually, sorry. Do you see how I'm like it just straight approach? So I actually never stepped through that, technically speaking. Sorry.
Okay,
Isn't
never mind.
this
Like,
isn't
I
this
would
a
have given
threatened
it to you.
space for you anyway?
Yeah,
I
as
was trying to get. I was trying to get
Sentinel.
it before. It
Yeah,
reached you.
before it got to me.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
I will hold my reaction.
Okay, sounds good.
Actually, I'll still do it because I don't know if that one's gonna be after me, so I'll still do it.
That's good.
I was trying to do it before you took damage. I was trying to save
Yeah.
you.
Well, moot point in a way, as that would have missed regardless. Alrighty, as this massive dog starts barreling down towards you, Yanni, it opens up the mouth and just bites into you. You take 3 points of piercing damage. Go to make me Constitution saving throw. Unless, I mean, if
What do you want? I don't have any reaction. What do you want first? The con save for the
let's do
for my
concentration.
or the one for the
Let's do
okay,
concentration first. Perfect. And
Something
now,
tells me I'm gonna regret that.
maybe.
Um,
Alrighty, a 12 is just barely enough, as you're also able to resist whatever weird poisonous effect the bite has. Second bite comes in, and that one is a miss. Kasaria, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me just double check this one spell right quick, because I do have something in mind. Yeah. Okay. So, wait, how close do I have to be to that? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spike Growth on the 2 boys that haven't moved down the hall where Yanni's hex is.
Alrighty, go ahead and cast it.
Oh yeah, 150 feet? Shit, I can cast it from right there. I don't even have to move. And since it's a 20-foot radius, I'm gonna set it right.
Roger that.
And then I'll take my bonus action to throw. Oh wait, no, I can't throw another spell. I don't really think I have any other bonus actions then. Yeah, nothing that I can really do right now. And I think I'm just gonna take like 2 steps back into this little area right here, so those boys can't see me as good.
Sounds
And that's
good.
my turn.
Alrighty. After your turn, it is one of their turns, and let me double check on Spike Growth just so I'm getting it right. It becomes difficult terrain when a creature moves into or within the air. It takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. It is beautiful. Alrighty, it absolutely would try to move and leap. So that is going to be at least that. Go ahead and roll me 44 points of damage, if you would. As it then just...
Alright. There you go.
Beautiful. Leaps across there, taking 10 points of damage first. Runs, jumps. As it lands there, Rhodas, your attack goes off. Not with advantage, only because Lyra doesn't have a melee weapon.
I'm gonna make it reckless.
Awesome. Well, I think you have to declare it during your turn, right? Go ahead and look at
That's
Reckless
how I've
real
always
quick.
When I'm holding my attack, I need to declare it.
Look at Reckless real quick. Just put it into chat without actually, Alrighty. Starting second level, you can throw aside all concern, blah, blah, blah. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it has to be triggered during your turn. And then
I'll make it...
and it only gives you advantage
straight
on attacks during your turn, so not during a opportunity attack. So it's actually good that you didn't reckless.
So this isn't an opportunity attack. This is my held attack?
It's still a reaction attack. It's essentially an opportunity attack where you establish the trigger.
Got it.
Yeah, it's like what you're used to from 3.5 and Pathfinder, where somebody moves into your threat and scare, you get an attack opportunity. That's essentially what a held attack is on that one.
Got it. Okay, I'll make my straight roll with my great sword on this death dog and roll a 2, which we all expected.
Full Rhodas. Oh man.
Man, I figured you'd get at least a 3. I'm a little disappointed.
By the way, so with the convenient effects, you can actually put that upon yourself as well. Reckless attack is included. I think Great Weapon Master is included. Spell Sniper is included. It's a fantastic mod, y'all. Alrighty. Lands there, and it is going to just attack right back. First bite attack against you. Of course. That is going to be a hit. You take 6 6, reduced down to 3 points of piercing damage. Go ahead and I think did it already apply reduced? I'll try something here real quick. Nope. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
He's killed Rotus.
Very quickly. All right, I got you back to where it was. Interesting enough, even though you have your rage thing on, it doesn't have the damage coming in. So that is interesting. As you make your Constitution saving throw, or I should say, you do not make a Constitution saving throw. You feel that disgusting poison wash through your veins once more. Here we go. Then the second attack comes in. And this time it's a miss. Alrighty, cool. That brings us to the next Death Doggo, who is going to incur an attack of opportunity from you, Brissa.
I already used my reaction.
Oh shit, that's right. Rushes there, and it is going to make its first bite attack, which is going to be a hit on you. You take 8 points of piercing damage. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw if you would.
Why is your AC only an 11?
Gee, that is a good point.
Yeah, it should be higher. I should be at, what, 16?
There we go. Auto-calculated, so... but it was still a hit even with that.
Oh.
I know.
I was hoping.
Hey, me too.
I don't think bounded accuracy works as well as they claim.
Yeah, it's... especially with the newer stuff, it's kind of
like 17 is a decent AC in bounded accuracy, and we still get hit all the fucking time.
And the second one is a miss. So not all the fucking time for sure. As the first one hits, you are able to shrug off the poisonous effect. And the next Death Doggo gets to go, which has the same unfortunate situation as the first one, but has to travel more. Go ahead and roll me 6d4, Casaria.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And this is an interesting one because of that weird kind of corner right there. Lyra, I'm going to say that you have an opportunity to try to keep it in place there. 14 points of piercing damage. Amazing. So you can make me...
Go towards Casaria?
It's trying to essentially like squeeze past you there.
Oh, it's after me, huh?
Seems like it.
An athletics check? Is that what it is?
Sarah's just like, full linebacker, you know, because, you know, Lyra is just 100% just very much into whatever sports ball they have in this world. Huge fan. Especially any kind of like... Super buff.
Roll
As
an 8.
she's just like, no! And you get barreled over as that creature pushes past you. Looks at Casaria and just starts biting. Full Danny DeVito. And then it just started biting. Casaria, however, is much more beefy now, or not beefy, but more ACE. The first bite goes wide as you kind of step around it. The second one, however, gets you right in the calf. As you take 4 points of piercing damage, go ahead and make me the first Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration, the second for the poison effect.
If my character sheet wants to pull up, one sec.
It's asking too much.
Yeah, right?
Ooh,
baby! That's 20! I bitch slapped that motherfucker back. Get your saliva off me.
Alrighty, now for the poison effect.
Okay.
Alrighty,
20.
and a dirty 20. Wonderful. Alrighty, as you're able to stay off of it. Lachesis hasn't been given a command yet, and therefore we'll just start, you know, dodging out of the way, making sure that it doesn't get hit.
Yeah.
Is this dog immediately comes for it. Well, rushes forward towards you, Lyra, certainly. Remind me, the flock, does that one require concentration?
I don't think so because it only lasts an hour.
I don't think so either, but let me double check just really quick. It does
I'll
not.
look.
Awesome.
I'll look.
Alrighty, yeah, this thing is just going to bite down on you. Whoops, as I roll way too many attacks there accidentally. First attack.
I'm dead.
Yeah, first attack is a miss. Oh my god, second attack. Oh, I was like, why are these so low? Fucking Bane. Goddamn. rolled really well on both of those banes, 3 and a 4. So that's the awesome part because that thing now automatically calculates that into the attacks. Both of those bites on you are a miss, Lyra. Brissa, it's your turn.
It's crazy.
I would like to attempt to grab this dog by the head.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics check if you would.
Which head?
Yeah, both heads. Grab them both by the ears. Dogs don't like that. Come on.
Cats like
baby.
that? What do you think, Kev? Kev
16.
doesn't seem to care.
All right, as you grab forward and try to grab it, it's like, as you're trying to grab one of the heads, the other one almost snaps and bites off your hand. You're like, shit! Trying to get a good grab on it. Sadly, that is a no-go.
Did you say
Aw.
bit off her hand?
Tries to.
Almost.
Next time.
Yeah, almost.
I'll just start including crit hit decks. We'll have fun.
Well,
Careful, Brissa. That's an advanced technique.
Yeah. Think, Brissa, think!
that takes my attack,
man.
right? Yeah,
So
because I
good.
can't do that as bonus action.
Correct, yeah.
So
Yep, only our Brodus can do that.
that is fair. That is fair. As a bonus action, though, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Very
so
smart.
Bump up my AC to 18.
Bump up the AC. Right.
Bump it up just a little more.
Right, he has that shield of faith upon you now as you start glowing. Alrighty, yes. What does it look like, Brissa, by the way? You've cast it before, I think.
Yeah, I would just say it's just a light glow all around. Not something as outrageous as Rhodas. But just a more gentle glow.
Yeah, it's like,
Classic.
you might get asked if you're pregnant, but there's going to be a gentle glow about you. It's so crazy what people are okay with asking other people. It's just like insane. Like, do you have another human inside of you? Lyra, it is your turn.
I am surrounded by doggos.
And thorns, my bad.
It's okay. I wasn't gonna go into the dead end anyways. Okay, let's see.
If you have
On-
Thunderwave, it's a cool idea.
I wish. I will.
Ephraim, are you muted? I saw your lips move, but I didn't hear you.
No, I was just whispering to myself. That's not how Thunderwave works.
It's not. I mean,
Yeah.
it would do just
sadly.
massive damage to everything.
I'm going to.
I believe.
Do you
cast Armor of
believe?
Agathis.
Even armor of I get this. What level is it at actually right now? For you, it's still
second level, so I get 10 temporary hit points. Is that under the? Oh, you already did it. Never mind.
yeah. I'll
I was
also
gonna
think
ask if that was under the thing.
check out too.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, it's not under jazz hands, sadly. As you can see, like the green bar normally that you always see for each other, now there's like a little blue bar that is starting to fill up. That is
Oh,
actually
yeah.
the temp HP. It's almost like a shield if you guys are used to that. Oh shoot, Flock of Familiars is actually concentration, as one of you guys
Is it?
pointed out to me. Here, I'll put it in our gen chat too.
I just didn't want to disrupt everything and call it out.
Oh yeah, it is. Alright. It
Is
just
armor-
doesn't say it on the. Armor of Agathis is not.
It is not.
So it doesn't matter. Tight.
That would be sucky if a like a reactive spell that does things when you get hit requires concentration to keep up.
True.
That would suck.
What would Sal do? Just giving you a hard time, Sal. God, Rel is such a good concept play. Oof, I'm scared.
Here, I'll just go ahead and change that on the spell so I don't forget. Hold
Yeah,
on.
sorry about that. That's weird that it's not on there.
No, it's okay. I'm glad we found out. Yeah, so I'll cast Armor of Agathis. And I will. My animals move. These dogs are going to try and bite them. I'll move.
Ooh, she
I'll
gonna do
move,
it.
down here.
Let's see if there's an opportunity attack. There is not. All right. So obviously 2 attacks of opportunity. So give me just 1 second as I mark those off. All right. First attack, not with advantage because you guys were conga lining for that. Super bad roll because of the Bane. Second attack, much better. Is going to hit you for 4 points. Make me Constitution saving throw first for concentration, second for the poison effect. As the creature only did 4, but still takes 10 points of cold damage.
Yes, stupid dog.
Does he still have to make a con check if he didn't actually take any damage?
Let me double check. I believe.
I'm pretty sure.
I think
I mean,
that
I
depends on the.
I rolled a 17.
It's a good question though. Let me look that up while you make your second concentration. Or sorry, your Constitution saving throw.
Not as good.
Less good as
Less gooder.
It's an 11.
I mean, you're still taking the damage. It's just mitigated by the temp HP, right?
Yeah. Like I still technically
I mean,
get it.
In general, temp HP isn't like a force field. In this particular spell, it kind of is, but in general, it's not. It's more just like bolstering your own reserves in a way. So.
I mean, you kind of get into like the idea of HP is kind of like more like stamina. You're able to jump out of the way. Technically, the descriptions that people like I use, like the DMs that use like, oh, you get bit and you throw them back, is kind of inaccurate. I do like the way that they're doing it in Starfinder, where you have literal stamina points that get depleted first, and then you get into the HP pool, which is you actually getting physically injured, right? But in 5th edition, they just kind of said like, you're so good at the higher levels that you're jumping out of the way of a disintegration ray as it almost like actually disintegrates you. That's like kind of like the fantasy there. So still a hit for me for now. As I mean, at the very least, your armor of Agathis performed swimmingly. Would you like to end there? Or would you want to move some more?
I'll stay there.
I'll say that Lotho was on your shoulder, kind of traveling with you there, but since Lachesis is actually flying in order to get the dodge out of that, it is actually in that spot.
That's fine. I was going to have Clotho move anyways.
Right, what command do you give him?
I want him to... Rhodas got poisoned, right?
I did.
I want him to...
He looks sicky. Oh, you look sicky too, by the way.
Yeah, I know I'm poisoned. I want him to give Rhodas the help action.
I think you actually have to do declare the help action against a specific target. So are you saying like help with that dog?
Yeah. Basically, I want him to be able to roll a straight roll if he tries to attack the dog.
Alrighty. One thing that you guys had noticed before, it is not so much that you guys, I'm incorrectly calling it poison, but it's more of a disease. You are catching some kind of a weird fever as you're being bit by these dogs.
Can I tell them both what to do, or is it just one?
Oh.
I don't know how it works. I know you can only do a spell through one a turn, but I don't know about like just giving them commands. It just says where is it?
I don't think it specifically says, it just says that they act like Find Familiar, and Find Familiar just says your familiar acts independently of you, but it always obeys your commands. So as a free action, you can always shout something out. So as you're shouting out a command that has to be common to both.
I'll just tell him to keep dodging like he's doing. I don't know what I want him to do right now, but not die.
Don't die. Good command.
Don't die. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, and don't die.
You get a high pitched from the bat, and meanwhile the little legs of the spider are moving forward. But you did say help Rotus with that dog, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As it is Clotho's turn, and Clotho just kind of crawls down your body over to the side and like starts to just kind of like bite into, or just like essentially try to distract the death dog's foot on the side there. Yanni, it is your turn. You are the QB being rushed. What would you like to do? Oh my god, it's just like a full pile-on.
Yeah, I'm gonna shocking grasp the one that bit me last time. Or not.
That sadly is a miss.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action that makes any sense here. Oh, shit. Okay. Too late for that.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna use a second level spell slot to Misty Step, since I already used my free one.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't want to go in the middle of the lava.
I mean, I kind of like that idea.
If I go to here, could I be like? Can I get to the other side of the pool and stand in that space, or no?
Let me see something here.
I guess I could get to this space with the same 30, right?
You could get there too, yeah.
I'll do that one.
Alrighty. As you reappear right next to that, you can see now that the spigot. So just so you have like the thing, like the bronze sphere that is sitting upon these four legs again is just kind of like interestingly, weirdly built. And as you get closer within it, you can feel the precipitation around it seems to be extremely cold. As you kind of like look at it, and it's like that's weird. You see the spigot kind of pointing perfectly, kind of like forming like a little bit of a pointer towards the middle of this thing. You're like, this is weird. Go ahead.
Now let's see. I'm just gonna use my movement. Is this a squeeze space?
You can try to crawl underneath it if you want to. Technically, the sphere is taking up that space.
Okay. I'm just gonna put myself right here and hope that that's far enough that the dog has to dash to get back to me. And then I'll be done.
Already sounds good. On initiative count 20. The voice kind of comes back again. You are going to die. Make sure of this. Do you understand me?
Then do it and stop fucking with me.
Make me
How about that?
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think my extra 4 is gonna help.
Alrighty, this time around, you're trying to, the spite bubbles up into your throat. You're trying to throw the words back in her face as you're like, and everything just goes black. It suddenly, smoke seems to poof up, and out of the ground you see the buildings of your home city once more rise around you, much taller than you remember them, towering over you. You see derisive Tahitians just walk by you, kick you, spit on you. It's just like, no, 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 no. And you guys can see as Yanni seems to be completely losing control, losing his focus. Two things are going to be happening here. One, you're paralyzed as your concentration drops upon the hex. And you find yourself just kind of like paralyzed with fear, kind of looking about at everything. You guys can see that Simon, Lyra, Rhodus, Brissa, actually everyone, maybe except Kasari, can kind of see as he's just kind of seizing up, just kind of gripping himself. The bow kind of clatters to the ground. He's just like suddenly slumps down and seems to like protect himself from phantom images around him. Rhodus, it is your turn.
Stay with us, Yanni. I'll shout behind me, and I will step to the left.
That is the spike growth stuff, just as an FYI.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sorry.
In this case, green does not mean go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do have advantage on this guy because of the help action anyways, if that makes a change for you.
okay. He is badly injured, so do I need to, if I make the kill in order to get the benefit of making the extra attack? Can I move?
You can move in between those. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then I will make my attack with advantage. My greatsword.
Kill my spider.
Chop it up.
Ooh! As you slice the spider in half. Wait, wrong target. As you slice down towards the dog and actually just hit right between where the two the necks kind of separate into a fork, slide down, down. You hear the cracking of the ribcage underneath. The thing is dead.
These are both injured. Okay, then I will take a step back out of the forge room and attack the one to my right with
Sounds
another
good.
greatsword attack.
Cutting down, stepping forward. Fuck. Ah, man.
I rolled a big ol' one.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna
It's just
do?
like, "Rah!" It's kind of like you're trying to get some cinematic sparks off of the ground as you kind of step around, and then suddenly the blade itself gets stuck in the spike growth. You're like, shit! As you kind of pull it out, you swear you hear a giggle from the air around you.
Ooh, I hate the air.
Fuck you, air! All right, that was your action bonus action. Do you want to move more? Or do you want to stay where you're at?
I will take one more step forward. Yep.
Alrighty, it is now Death Doggo's turns. They will step forward and heads or tails, Lyra.
Tails.
Alrighty, heads it is. Make an attack against the spider.
I mean, if it misses a spider, it should just leave.
It misses the spider because of the clutch bane once more. And it just leaves.
Tell
It
it
just
to
gets
leave.
it just gets onto the elevator. It just gets the fuck out of here. However, the second bite is able to crunch the spider to death as our poor Clotho is no more.
Man,
And then
if true.
kind of steps up next to you, Lyra. You guys hear, and by you guys I mean specifically Brissa, Simon, Yanni, you're out of it. But you hear what sounds like a deep-throated, massive snarling noise coming out of that southwestern tunnel there. It's like... just like, and then what sounds like claws scraping across the tunnel. That's all for now. Simon, it is your turn.
Ah, good. Good. I'm gonna circle around this one next to me.
Circle. Circle, circle, circle. Circle complete. No steady aim
I'm
stab?
going to No, why would I do that when I can give everyone advantage? I'm going to use my sneakery.
Sneakery.
Yes, I will use my Odyssean Rogue feature to make a deception check versus its Wisdom Insight check.
The Odyssean. Oof. Oof. Alrighty, it rolls well. Really, really well. Sorry. As you try to like outwit it, you kind of circle around it slowly, having your spear up, kind of intermingling your shield, your Hopland shield between yourself and it, and you just like try to fake it out as the one dog kind of goes to the side, but the other one still absolutely stays focused on you. You're not able to trip it out this time.
All right. And he's like, well, that's not what I had planned at all. And I'll take the
Did I miss a word? Is that just me?
How wide is the tunnel down there?
It looks about 10-ish feet wide. Or 5-ish feet wide, sorry.
Boo. 5 feet wide, you say?
Kind of.
Can I use mold earth to collapse the roof right above it?
No, because mold earth doesn't affect stone.
Oh, it's all stone. Okay.
Good thought, though.
Let me just check how much movement I use. 15. Okay. I'm going to take the dodge action
Alrighty, sounds good.
and move right back up here.
Yeah, plus you could have technically cut that diagonal there. How much do you have? 35 or 30?
30.
Because even if you were to cut the corner there, you can only make it back to right here.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, little detail. Alrighty, as you're just like dodging around, kind of trying to keep the attention of that dog focused upon you. Alrighty, cool. End of turn.
Yes.
Alrighty, which brings us to that dog's turn immediately. It is going to make an attack against you. Versa, because you have your reaction back, that technically would well, I think, yeah, that triggers your sentinel attack if you want it.
It does, and I will attack.
Oof.
It's not my night today. That's not my night.
Sometimes that happens. It's alright.
Not much of anybody's night so far. Hopefully it swings.
Tries to bite at you. It was a natural 19 that got turned into a miss, thanks to the dodge. Second attack. Ooh, this time it turned away a natural 20, but it is still a hit post that, Simon. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. Reaction? Do you have that yet? I don't think so. Okay. You take 8 points of piercing damage. Make me 2 Constitution saving throws. Concentration is maintained, and yeah, for that disease, man, it is gnarly stuff. You're able to withstand it. All right, Casaria, it is your turn.
Say something that would get Brissa her reaction back.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure in the last fight we found out that Sentinel has to be within 5 feet.
I think so.
Yeah, you know,
I think it's the target that is
he
attacked.
Is within 5 feet.
Yeah. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes... Oh, no. You're right. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a creature other than yourself. So, Brissa, you have your reaction back.
Okay, so it has to be the enemy is within 5 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, Casaria, you step down
Yeah, there's
little
not a
bit.
whole lot of value in using a reach weapon in 5e because they've made almost everything have to still be within 5 feet of you to trigger. It's kind of crappy. Jeremy
All right.
Crawford.
Pepperidge Damon remembers.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Earth Tremor.
Alrighty. Tell us a little bit about what happens here.
We're gonna go with the good old fashioned. She just kind of lifts her fist above her head and then just like slams down and sends out a shockwave, causing this area within like 10 feet of her to become difficult terrain and knock everything prone if they fail their saves.
Alrighty, sounds good. That will include Rotus, but go ahead and
Yeah. I rolled. Do they have to?
Yeah,
roll to see?
I'm working on it. Oof,
Oh,
natural
okay.
1 in the mix. That is 1 success, 2 failures.
Haha!
Rotus, make me a dex saving throw, please.
You're so dexterous, Rotus.
Let's see. Deck save. Am I?
You
So
are not
dexterous?
dexterous
No.
enough. You take 4
No.
reduced to 2 points of bludgeoning damage, as if the ground in the area is loose earth or stone, loose earth or loose stone or just stone. God damn it! Why did I have to?
It
Google
just
that?
says stone.
I mean, yeah, I'll go with it. So let me drop that down. Alrighty, as you just slam your fist down and kind of crunching down upon it, getting all 3 of them. It is difficult to right now in that area as well. Alright, anything else that you'd like to do?
So I mean, it'll just be increased movement for me to move through the difficult terrain, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna take 1 more step back.
Alrighty, sounds good. You could actually
that'll be my turn.
probably back up all the way to the back of this room because they have no reactions left.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty, sounds good. As your fist kind of slams down, all of these crevices and cracks within the rocks and shoot up and hurt the dogs and Rotus a little bit. Alright, that brings us to this doggo.
They're knocked prone too, right?
Yep, they sure are. Well, one of them isn't.
Nice. Let me double check if that is in the convenient stuff too. Yup.
And Rotus too. Sorry, Rotus.
It's a rough.
Alrighty, this dog is just gonna keep going at it with Brissa. First attack is a miss. Second attack is another miss. Alright, this death doggo over here is going to bite down on Rotus with advantage. First attack is going to be a hit. 6 reduced down to 3 points of piercing damage. Kind of starting to tear away at him. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, Rotus. Second bite is also a hit for only 1 point of piercing damage, so 2 Constitution saving throws. Actually, you already have the disease.
I already am poisoned, yeah.
Exactly. So
Diseased.
you're welcome for getting that natural 2 out of the way. Alrighty. The bat is still upon the target that you had last called out. Is not really wasn't dodging anymore.
Oh, does it have to be the same command for both of them?
Yeah, that's the one rule that I'm gonna say. Like, if you say a command out, it's kind well. Let's look at the implications there, because I think that is an interesting thing, but it might take a minute to talk about all the like how that should be the most fun way.
Yeah, I'm cool with that right now. That's fine.
It just kind of flies back to you for now, and takes another dodge action. Nice and simple. All right, that brings us to this death doggo, which is going to get back up out of prone. Gets its reaction back, and is going to bite down on Rotus. First attack. That is a miss. Second attack. That is a hit. As Rotus, you take 2 points of piercing damage, already reduced. Versa, it's your turn.
All right. I would like
Thinking up
to.
a storm though.
I guess I'm gonna step. I don't want to like have Simon be flanked, so I do want to attack the one that is attacking Simon then, but I don't want to like leave this spot at the same time because I'm holding off this one. So I will just attack it normally.
Alrighty, as you strike out over there, that is a hit.
Goodness. And then bonus attack on it.
And another hit.
There we go. That one's better. Oh, look at that. And that is all that I can do.
Alrighty, Lyra, it's your turn.
We all saw Yanni get like paralyzed in whatever is going on, right?
Yep.
And then this dog, has he made an opportunity attack on anyone yet, or no?
No. As far as you know, no.
I couldn't remember.
It is prone currently.
Oh,
So
right.
your range attacks have disadvantage on it, but because you're also in melee
Well,
and it is flirt, it is so stupid.
I was about to say I have disadvantage because he's right next
Yeah.
to me. So. But I don't want to use my action right now.
I love that the bat and Simon are kind of dancing in a perfect synchronization there.
Yeah, they're just chilling. I want to
Do it backwards.
move. Mm,
Death Doggo music.
I want to move down.
Alrighty, that is going to be an attack of opportunity, but with disadvantage since it is prone.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
And then I want to do the same thing Yanni did. I want to cast Misty Step
Alrighty.
and go to that same place that he went.
Alrighty.
What?
Oh no! We move each other. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And then I'll move down to Yanni, and I want to just kind of like shake him and like smack him and see if I can bring him back. Be like, focus. What's going on?
You kind of take your action as you shake him out of it. After a moment, Yanni's just like, and he's just staring up at you, and it's just like, what do you say, Yanni? As suddenly all of the visions you had seen again, your years as a beggar child spent upon the roads there, as suddenly in your dreamlike visage, Lyra steps forward. You see, whereas everything else seems to be kind of like this grayish blue coloration, she steps in and it's just like this glowing visage of this angelic-like creature stepping down and extending a hand and kind of starting to shake you.
Ah. Thanks. We're gonna go kill a Titan.
Is it Sidon? No, I know
Only if
who
he-
it is.
Only if he gets between me and her.
Yeah, and then I will. That was my action, right?
Mhm.
I'll just yell to Laxis and tell her to distract this dog.
Alrighty, sounds good. In a turn?
Just like fly in its face and beat it up and be mean. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good. Alrighty, Yanni, it
So
is
am
yours.
I no longer paralyzed then?
Correct?
Awesome.
Eh,
I guess I will stand up. I assume I was prone, right? Or was I just frozen in place?
I already cost you guys an action. You were just frozen in place.
Okay. I mean, I probably wasn't going to go any further than this anyway. but I'm gonna take a shot at the one next to Simon with my bow.
Alrighty. You kind of pick it back off of the
Um,
ground. Your hand shaking a little bit, even though Damon is mad. Yanni certainly went through something pretty traumatic.
Yanni's been through a lot of trauma. He gets mad too. I gotta figure out why this. You don't have that zoom mod running anymore, do you?
Just
It's
because-
acting like it. Yeah.
Yeah, you get really
Like-
used to it because it's awesome when you can actually just zoom into the spot. But I was
Well, like,
worried
I
about it, like
I
potentially
didn't have
throwing
this
up some
problem
errors.
yesterday. I didn't have this problem yesterday, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
I think I disabled it
anyway.
just now because I was worried about it not working. So anyway,
Oh, okay. Okay. So wait, this is the default zoom? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
all right, go ahead and make your attack.
Anyway, yeah, yeah, that's all it's gonna. I'm not gonna use a bonus action for anything right now. That's not great.
Alrighty, you try to make your attack, and that's a hit.
Oh, nice. In that case, I'll add one of those.
Alrighty, 12 points of piercing damage. Very nice.
Okay. And yeah, I'm not gonna use a bonus action right now, so I'm all done.
Alright, sounds good. On initiative count 20. Lyra and Yanni, you both hear the voice, almost like it is just right behind you guys, as she goes, "Will die, Yanni. All of them. Because of you. Because of your ego. Remember this when their bodies lay broken below you." I need both of you guys to make me wisdom saving throw.
I'm guessing it's a higher DC than 12. If my thing will get me out of it, I'll use it. But
I got a natural
will
20.
12 will not do it. But
yeah, I didn't figure.
Lyra, you kind of listen to that and you just shake your head. There's just like, there's so much vitriol and it's weird. You know, Thylea is a titan, a goddess. She's
Yeah.
playing with Yanni, and that thought just kind of implements itself deep inside of your brain. You're just kind of like looking up towards that. However, Yanni kind of looks at you and it's just like shaking as once more paralyzed.
Shouldn't have taken that level of rogue. I'd have better wisdom saves if I hadn't.
Just like, hey, you shut up. Yanni's my best friend.
Aww. All right, Rhodas, it's all you.
Aw, I wish I would have heard that.
Brian, you're muted, by the way, if you're talking.
So sorry. This one is prone, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So,
it
and-
is, isn't it? Whoops.
So that would give me advantage. So I will want to make my great weapon master attack, given it's only barely
Oh,
injured. I want to see if I
Don't
can get
forget,
enough
convenient
damage.
attacks, you can actually put that on there, and it should automatically do it. Just make a
Is
normal
Rhodas
attack
also
now.
not prone? Doesn't
Rhodas-
Rhodas have to like do
Rhodas
something
can
about
stand up
that?
first, yeah.
Yep. Sorry. I will. If I'm also knocked prone, so I'll use half my movement, stand up first, and then I will make my great weapon master attack with advantage. And you said you've added it, so I shouldn't have to
Yes.
hit advantage. Okay. Let's
You're
see.
you're still diseased though, so it'll
Oh,
be a
wait, you
straight
didn't
roll, right?
you didn't roll with advantage. He's not diseased, or, well, diseased is not disadvantage, poisonous disadvantage.
Oh,
But you didn't roll with advantage, so roll me another d20. Or just make another attack, the first roll. Holy shit, if it does hits. Why does it add
Oh my
plus...
god.
What is
the
it?
hell?
What is going on?
it's not mathing right.
It didn't like something.
It's doing -5 twice.
And it's doing
Yeah.
plus 10
Oh.
twice. Well, we're not going to do...
Oh,
Wait.
because
Yeah.
he's using his attack that already had it baked in with the effect applied.
Maybe make a normal attack, like a normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just make me a normal attack and hold Alt
Okay.
as you click it. See that figures out normal because now it does a -5 and then the +10. We're gonna throw Rotus a bone here today, as 22 certainly is a hit. Not dead, but looks pretty rough after that. You're just like and kind of ramming it into the side as you go over. Anything with your bonus action?
Come down hard. I think I don't really see the benefit in grappling, so I'll just say no. I'll stay where I'm at.
All right, sounds good. That prone doggo is going to get up himself, move over here, and flank you with that doggy over there, which is going to be attacks with advantage. First attack is going to be a miss, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah. Second attack is going to be a hit. As it bites into you, you take 3 points of piercing damage already reduced. As it just kind of like lodges itself into your side. You're like having these 3 dogs, 6 heads, all looking down on you, starting to bite into your flanks. Alrighty, that is going to bring
Rotus is in his element.
Yeah, right.
These big old beasts.
Like the full-on bestiary mode, huh? It's like, this is not the first time I've fought off 3 dogs at once. Lyra, as Yanni kind of goes back into the catatonic state, you hear the claws of something big step out of this area and kind of consider you. You see 3 canine heads attached to a massive, wily, kind of rugged and mangy looking body. You see that each one of the dogs seems to have horns coming out of the sides going forward, and you can see their eyes seem to be glowing with some kind of silvery gold light as it's looking between all of you guys.
It can see me because I don't think it's not showing up for me because I think I technically can't see it because of the sphere.
Oh yeah, there's something you can barely like make out the feet kind of sticking out, and maybe a little bit of the heads kind of going around. Also, Paki mi amigo, thank you guys so much for the raid. Welcome to Odyssey of the Dragonlords. As it looks around, though, you just suddenly hear as all of the dogs go, and it's like this weird infernal. It's not quite canine, not quite demonic or weird devilish thing starting to come out and reverberate through this tiny hall. I do need Brissa, Simon, Rodis, Lyra, and Yanni to all make me, that one is rough, Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
My day for saving throws.
Oof, nobody's day for saving throws. Holy crap.
Not one day for any dice rolls.
All of
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
need you to reboot your server so that it reseeds the RNG.
All of you guys are deafened and knocked prone as this thing just kind of shoots around, knocking you guys on your ass. Yeah, you guys are also deafened in addition to that. So anything that requires for you guys to be able to hear something, you no longer can hear. Oh boy. And I'll just let you guys know.
Hit the doggos too, or no?
They seem to be unaffected by it. Oh shit, that means make me a con saving throw with the bat. No. Hey, thank you for the follows, by the way. And the subscription. Thank you, Paco.
Even though it wasn't damage, it was just prone?
Yes. So the bat is technically still within the area. Damn.
Oh, I thought you meant like just for me to keep it up.
No. This is this is like that's the drawback on having your familiars actually be combatants. They actually can be targeted and no, you guys did not bring the bad RNG. The bad RNG has plagued a couple of us all evening. It's been bad.
Been here all night.
Yeah.
I think it's Simon. I mean, last time he was with you, you guys got wrecked too.
Are you kidding me? Are you joking right now?
I'm even using the random RNG. The poor bat is knocked down on its ass, on its little bat ass. And
Oh, a 15 wasn't enough? I was so
Huh.
hopeful.
Badass.
Nope. And deafened. Oh no, does that mean that the bat can't technically perceive right now?
No, it's not
Uh,
blind.
Echolocation?
But
It's
I
gonna-
can't.
It can't
I
use
don't
blindsight
think
while
it has
deafened.
to.
Yeah, echolocation.
Uh,
Oh no.
Isn't? I mean,
It's
I
not
can see
it's not
colors.
it's not how. Yeah, I know. We're just going by 5th edition rules, Damon. I agree with you. Like,
No,
technically speaking,
I
like,
mean it's not blind. If the room's not dark, it can still see. It just doesn't have its blind sight.
but that's the only perception that it has, right? So if that is taking off as per 5e rules, the only thing that remains is
It
like
does. It doesn't have any vision whatsoever.
it does have vision, but if it's a dark area, which this area technically is, except the lava pool would be giving off some light. Let me add that in there so that it's a little bit more visible.
Oh, do you not have the thing running that makes it all gray when it's dark vision anymore?
It is, but it changed a lot with the update. Anyways,
Okay. I was going off the fact that I could see colors. I thought there was a light source somewhere.
actually, you know what? I think it is.
I mean, it's okay, because to be fair, that means I can't order it around either anymore, because it can't hear me. Well, no, it can hear me telepathically, right?
I think you are telepathically linked to it. Yep. Alrighty. And the Cerberus is going to end its turn there. Simon, it is your turn. As you are no longer dodging, but still prone.
All right. From prone, can I still steady myself?
You certainly can for a straight attack, which means that you don't have advantage, so no sneak attack.
All right, then I'll stand up instead.
Alrighty.
Would you get sneak attack because I'm still within melee range?
No, I think it specifically says within
That's
5
another one of
feet.
those 5 feet things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
I've gotten
5
burned by that
feet.
one before.
All right. Well, we'll just attack it.
Whale? Man. As the blood is kind of trickling down the
Killed by
side of
these
your
dogs?
face, huh?
So are we gonna get killed by these dogs?
I'm about to get dominated by.
He's gonna be rough potentially. Simon, go for it.
I'm gonna move up a little bit. And I'll use my bonus action. I'll use my bonus action on this one in between me and Rotus. Rotus
Alrighty.
and I.
What's the range on the
Because
Odyssey?
I can still speak. Anything I can see.
That is so broken. That is so nuts. Oof. Gonna have a hard
So
time.
beat
trying
that
to
with an
beat
insight
that.
check.
It gets a natural 3.
Nice.
Alright, so all attacks against it are at advantage until the beginning of my next turn.
Let's do Fairy Fire. I think Fairy Fire is kind of apropos for this one. All right, little glowy. There we go. Alrighty. As what do you say, Seb? How do you faint it out? We got to give Simon some more screen time so that the audience can actually understand how nice he is. You know, on the inside, he likes long walks on the beach.
Sick.
He's kind of like bleeding out of one side of his mouth, and he looks over and he's like, "Aren't you tired yet? Like you've had your day at the dog park. It's time to lay down already." And he's sure that it's very clever, but like as he's talking, he's like, "I can usually hear my quips." Nah,
It's
nah.
it's just inside, like reverberating through your skull. You're just like it's like weird, distorted. Okay, awesome. Do you end your turn there?
Yes.
Ready. This death doggo is going to step over and has a decision to make here. Alex, roll. Is it going to be heads or tails for you today?
Heads.
Tails. Alrighty. Yeah, it just tries to go for... So the less favorable result, it's gonna go for Simon. Alright, first attack. On Simon...
But I can attack it though, right?
Yes, there's the target of the target's thing doesn't have to be within 5 feet as well, right? Only the target making the attack. Yep, it is going to be with disadvantage because you're prone.
Better than not at all.
It's true. $18 with a disadvantage. That is a hit. As it bites into Simon, Simon, make me 2 saving throws. 12 points of damage on the death doggo. Alright, first one for concentration, second one for the disease. Alright, maintain concentration, and the disease is going to be also a save. As the dog kind of gets pierced into the back, wheels back onto you, and bites down on you, Brissa, now. That's going to be with advantage. For a hit. No, actually, hold up, let me double check. Why is your AC... Oh, it is a miss. As it tries to bite into you, it is just turned aside by the magical glowing field. It tries to bite around, but there it is being kept at bay by Shield of Faith. Clutch. Alright, Kasaria, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see. What is the distance on this bit? 60 feet? Okay. I am...
Thank you, Tyler.
Wait, hold on. Let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna toss a healing word Simon's way.
Boom.
Nice.
What is it with
There
Justin
you go.
always rolling max? Like, it is without fail. Guys, for those of you watching for the first time, Justin has the magic fucking heal touch. It is phenomenal. Like, everyone else can
Unless
roll
he's healing
shit.
himself, and he rolls a
Right.
1.
Yeah, right.
That's when it's healing himself.
Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna step up to this guy and attack him with Snake Hair.
Alrighty. That is actually a
I got a
hit.
12.
Takes 2 points of piercing damage
Hooray!
and resists the poison.
Would it technically be at advantage?
No.
No, daisy chain.
Also, for those of you guys watching, so I do allow flanking. However, it cancels out if you have enemy, friend, kind of alternating between one another. Alrighty, cool. Anything? No, I think that's it. Action, bonus action. You have a little bit more movement left, I think.
I'll back up out of the difficult terrain and stay right there.
Alright, sounds good. No attack of opportunity, as it is that doggo's turn. Also going to make an attack against Brissa with advantage, as you are still prone. First attack is going to be a hit. Second attack is going to be a miss. Alright, the first one does 8 points of piercing damage. Go ahead and make me 2 constitution saving throws.
I am immune to disease though, so only 1, right?
Oh, you're already immune at level 4? Damn, that is so good.
Yeah, it's level 3 that you become immune to
This
disease.
is awesome. Divine health is so good. That's right. I thought it was higher for some reason.
All right. Only.
So just concentration then.
Come on.
Oh, baby!
Save it.
Natural 20. Very nice. Alrighty, cool. It's gonna keep its fine butt right there. This one is going to... Oof. Yeah, it's going to bite down on Rotus. You're prone. First attack with advantage is going to be a hit. Second attack with advantage is going to be a miss. So the first one does hit for 3 points of piercing damage, no con save. All right, this one is
We can
going
take
to, yeah, is going to flutter
Wait.
around and be real. Oh no, actually stands back up, flutters.
Double prone.
Double prone. Oh yeah, I will have to get used to using the convenient effects. It is sad that you can't put them hotbars yet. Them in hotbars. Once that is fixed, that'll be awesome. All right, this doggo, which is to the right of Rhodas, is going to also take 2 bites. The first one coming in, nope. Second bite coming in, nope. Even with, oh wait, double checking. No, the second one is a hit. 2 points of piercing damage reduced. As Rhodas is the best tank, Brissa, it is your turn.
Take that,
All right.
Brissa.
Yeah, I got the damage. I will stand up, and then I will look over to the giant Cerberus, and I will clutch the hilt on my side, and I'll just like roar right back at it,
And
do
all you hear is
my
like a,
channel.
which I gotta check something really quick. My God, it is amazing that healing word only says you can see. The creature need not hear.
I
you.
know. I thought of that when he cast it, and I looked, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that doesn't make any sense," but I'll take it.
Oh.
Healing word also, like, even if you had to speak, it doesn't specify they would have to hear.
Yeah.
It's true. Or that you can't. Yeah, it's not a healing word. It's just long range boop.
Oh, so
It is
would I
Ephraim's
not be able to do
favorite
the
spell,
channel
in
divinity?
case you didn't know. Sorry, say that again.
Would I not be able to do the channel divinity then?
The roar.
Yeah, because technically it says you issue a roar as loud as a dragon.
You are not muted. You are deafened. So yeah, you definitely can.
Oh, okay then. All right,
And
then
it's more
yeah.
pleasant for the rest of us.
That's
Yeah,
true,
we don't
exactly.
have to hear it.
There's like a coming from everyone, but
Did anybody else feel that?
We
alrighty.
just see
Each
you
creature
open your
within
mouth
60
really wide, and
feet.
we're like,
All right.
Should just be everyone.
Yeah, because I mean the language on this one, man, the way they wrote Odyssey is nuts. Each creature that is within 60 feet of you and aware of you. That's the crazy thing. Like, okay, but if you roar, how are you not aware of that creature, right? That's
Basically,
bonkers.
right?
I mean, you could
Unless
be deafened.
they're deafened, right? Yeah, I was gonna say unless they're deafened, right? But they're not.
or I guess maybe if you're like on the other side of a building and they don't know that you're there, they're technically not aware, even if they're within 60 feet.
Alrighty. Now they're afraid of you. Going down the list. I feel like that's going to be such a common thing.
Me doing this? Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, that's why I can throw these really hard encounters at you guys, though. Like, you have all this cheese, I gotta bring the grater, right? Something's gotta grate at it.
Fair.
Alrighty. As you roar loud, you see everything kind of flinch except for that death dog to the right of Rhodas, as well as the Cerberus, which just like considers you with 2 heads, the third one still looking towards, kind of like trying to look around Lyra and towards Yanni there.
I'm just
Alright.
on the ground next to the spear.
Alright, anything else as a bonus action from you, Brissa?
I don't have a bonus action, but I will. I think they have to see me when they're frightened, so I will step here so I can get.
So that is technically would be disadvantage because of frightened, advantage because of flanking, so straight roll. As it does get an attack of opportunity, that's a miss.
All right. Yeah, and that is all that I can do.
Alrighty. Marking off the opportunity attack, Lyra, it is your turn.
I'll get up. I'll look at Yanni. Then I'll look at Rhodas. Then I'll look at Yanni. Then I'll look at Rhodas.
Oh man, right? It's like the choices here. Oof.
And I will Eldritch Blast this dog next to Ronas, the one that got outsmarted by Simon. So it's advantage, right?
Why is it advantage? Oh, that one? Yeah.
Because of Simon's thingy thing.
Fucking broken. Yes, it is. Absolutely with advantage.
Simon's thingy thing. Don't forget about it.
It's Simon's thingy thing. 15 is a
So-
hit.
Does deafness not affect spells with verbal components in this version? I can't keep it straight between all the additions anymore.
I
I know it doesn't
looked
say it
still
on what
speak.
you just pulled up.
That's why I
Yeah,
looked
I
up
can still
deafens.
speak.
Like with a condition, a deafened creature can't hear and automatically fails any ability check that requires hearing.
So, Hawk and Spellcraft.
Let me look up. It's a good question, but
I know for a fact it was an issue in previous editions. Like there was a chance you wouldn't be able to cast your spell. Like you'd say something wrong because you're used to being able to hear yourself. But
Oh, I could understand that. Like if you can't
it doesn't
hear
specify deafened. It just talks about like silence. So if you're in a silence area, then that would shut that down for sure. That's how I'm gonna rule it too. I think.
yeah,
I'll
okay,
look it
that
up
makes
later,
sense.
but I want to keep it flowing for now.
No, that makes sense.
Alrighty, cool. Takes 8 points of force damage. That's awesome.
And I will.
Don't remember if I applied that yet. Apply it again, just in case. Alrighty. Anything else? And you stood up, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I stood up. I will just telepathically tell Laxus to give Asaria help with this one.
Which one?
Right?
Top one? Sounds good.
Oh no, Kasaria goes before him. That's fine, I'll have him do it anyway.
This top one? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yanni. As the vision continues in your mind, you're just like, no, and you actually seem to see yourself now in what is a big underground watery cavern. At your feet, you can see what is a little bit of a plateau that stands out of water that is kind of just deep, dark, and barely moves. Surrounding your feet is just this ring of corpses of your friends. You see Lyra just like dead-eyed looking up at you, and you kind of looking around. At the end of your turn, make me a new wisdom saving throw.
I can't seem to click on it. Would adding 4 get me out of that, or do I not even have a reaction? I probably don't have a reaction because I'm paralyzed, right?
Let me double check on that one. That was a good point.
So many status effects this game.
All the status effects. And move or speak. Creature automatically feels dex strength. Advantage against it. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. Nope. Doesn't say anything about you not being able to. Oh, incapacitated. That's what it is. Condition incapacitated.
Oh, he's not just paralyzed?
Well, paralyzed
Incapacitated
includes.
is part of paralyzed.
Yeah, you have no
Can't
reactions
use
left.
actions or reactions.
Oh,
All right,
oh, I see.
then it is what it is.
Yanni is safe but stun locked for the time being. Alrighty, Rodus, it is your turn. As on initiative count 20, all that happens is just laughter. It seems to be centered on almost like there's a creature leaning over Yanni, just scream laughing into his face. Thank you so much for the follow. That is a weird sentence to say like that, and that's why Twitch is so weird. Thanks, Bo Burnham, for pointing that out. Alrighty, Rodus, what would you like to do?
I'll say, keep them away from Yanni, and I will attack the near-death death dog.
Stand up
with
first,
a
yeah?
Normal. Yes. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot I've been knocked prone 3 times.
I know. Is this going to
Yeah,
be
I'll
Great
stand up
Weapon
again.
Master?
It is not. I'm hoping.
Okay,
I can
I'll turn
just-
it off then.
I don't need the extra damage for this. Okay, thank you.
And it's with
Make
advantage,
my
so
attack.
hold alt. Not that it matters, but roll me another d20. You never know if you get that crit. Alrighty. With 16 points of damage, you cut both of the heads off of that creature as you just completely swing through it. What do you do as your bonus action?
I would like to bonus action attack the death dog to my right.
Sounds good.
Again with my sword.
Your
Not
weapon
with
master?
advantage, right?
Not with advantage. Unless you're reckless. Oh, you would have had to declare on the first attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a straight attack.
Alrighty. You strike down natty 19. 13 points of slashing damage. Not enough to kill it, but, you know, maybe with that great weapon master next time. Just kidding. As you strike...
Is this this +4 is from my rage, right?
The +4 is from your strength. The +2 is from your rage.
Okay, got it. Oh yes.
As you cut off both of the heads of the one that is to the south of you, strike into it and just lodge it into the side. The blood kind of fountains off to the side. End turn, or do you want to move?
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Alrighty. That brings us to the Cerberus. You see, it seems to be almost pup-like as it's like stepping forward. It seems to be significantly smaller than the one that you saw on the upper level. As it kind of looks around, it is going to consider all of you guys. And essentially just kind of backs up. Or I guess it would do that in the first place. So kind of start running forward and then leap across here. I'll have to make me an athletics check just in case. And that is a fail. As it dips its little tiny toes into the vat.
Taking 60 d10 fire damage.
Taking
Right?
200 d20.
It does take a little bit of fire damage, but not enough. As it pulls out the foot, it's kind of like still dripping some molten lava behind it. And you can see as it kind of drops down onto the ground there, you can actually tell as the lava kind of solidifies, it actually turns into molten metal. And then kind of like hardens, still glowing a little bit. Looking over towards Lyra and Yanni, however, it is going to make 3 bite attacks. First attack.
My mage armor's not applied to my character. I just realized that.
No, it is. Oh, you mean to the
Should be a
calculation?
17 then. Yeah.
Let me see if I can't. It technically has that. Hold up.
No, I should have paid attention. I don't know if it's been jacked up the whole time or not. But, oh well, it is what it is.
Alrighty. First attack is going to be heads or tails, Damon.
Tails.
Alrighty. Does
I mean, we all know Lutheria's whispering in its ear to bite my head off, so.
It absolutely is. First attack against you is going to be a hit. You have no reaction, so nothing you can do about it.
I have no reaction.
That is... Let me check something really quick. Make me a Constitution saving throw. As you feel poison within the bite itself starting to course through your body.
That's par for the course.
You take 20 points of damage and are poisoned.
Great.
And this one is the proper version of poisoned. Makes a second attack against you, Yanni. This one is actually a miss. Last attack against Yanni. That one is a hit as that bites into you. You guys watch as Yanni just... all 3 heads just kind of start biting down upon him and kind of shake him back and forth as knocks his body against the side. And he goes limp as the heads dripping with Yanni's blood kind of turn towards you. The middle one doesn't have any on it, but the other 2 have just like this dripping blood from the halfling next to you. Alrighty, that is going to bring us to Simon.
All right. Now that we're not daisy chained, I have advantage on this one, right?
You should.
Yeah.
Also, good point, because you're paralyzed, that was technically a crit. So you would have gone down on the first one. So, first attack would have easily been enough to get you completely down. Let me double check with the roll though.
No, it would have been. You're right. So I'm down 2 death saves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been enough. Yanni's looking rough. Alrighty, Simon.
I'm going to attack at advantage this one in the middle.
Yep. 25 is certainly a hit. Gonna roll sneak. As this one seems to be focused on Brissa, you just take your trident, kind of wait, and kind of actually pierce through the ear of the right head, pierce all the way through, and catch the left head into the eye, as they both fall down dead.
All right. And then I think I'll use my feature on this one to the right of Rotus for my bonus action.
Sounds good. Go for it. That's the wrong roll. Can't beat a 26.
And I'll move a little closer. And that's it for me.
Sounds good. Kasaria, you're up next. You see Yanni get torn into. What do you do?
Let's see. No, I don't want to. I'm not trying to move my fucking token. I'm just trying to measure.
Yeah, he's out of range for healing word from where you're at.
Yeah, no, I was just gauging, like, would I be able to get in range if I tried to... No, I wouldn't be able to. Well, no, because I wouldn't be able to see him.
Yeah, not from
They're
there.
right there.
You can try to
But,
push past.
I mean, even if I moved there...
It'd be 10, 20 feet of movement. Yeah, you would have to dash, which you could, well, but overrun.
I mean,
would
healing
still
word's a
take
bonus action, so...
Right, but he can't move through
Oh,
an enemy
right.
square without overrun.
Yeah.
And you've put down so much difficult
So-
terrain.
Yeah,
This-
there's a
this
lot of difficult terrain
diagonal-
going on.
This diagonal would still be passing through an enemy square.
Yeah. Just because it's essentially clipping it off there. That's what I did with Lyra
Yeah.
when the thing tried to jump over there.
No, I get it. It makes sense.
Shit. Although Brissa might have lay on hands, so I'm gonna
She's
count
got
on
it.
that. I'm gonna count on that, and I will use my last healing word on Rotus
Alrighty.
as my bonus action.
Oh my god.
Boom!
Without fail. How? Oh my god. I mean, I know it's a 25% chance, but 60% of the time, it's always 100% for Kasaria, I feel like. Every time. God damn, that's good. Alrighty, you feel a little bit better about yourself. You know, like 2 rounds worth of damage.
And then I'll step forward and I will snake whip this guy, or snake hair this guy.
Hold Alt. Make another attack just to see if you crit. The first damage stands.
Oh, shit.
Nope. That is still 3 points of piercing damage. Makes a Constitution saving throw and natural 20 on its part.
Okay, and then I'll step back with the rest.
Are you
of my
sure that's going to be an
movement.
attack of opportunity from it?
Alright,
Also, if you step
fine.
away,
I'll
that's going
flank
to
it.
be... Yeah. If you stay there,
I'll flank it.
yeah, the upside exactly is the flanky flank. Alrighty, cool. That brings us to this death doggo. Over by Brissa. Can't move closer towards her. But certainly can move closer towards Lyra.
As it tries to go away, I'll attack it.
Sure. It's a hit.
And then it can't move.
Yep, it's fun. This is fun. See, this is why I do mean things to you guys.
It's fun for me.
Yanni's literally dead right now, so.
No, I got one death save to fail still.
You go first, right before I can get it to you.
Yep. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Justin, heads or tails?
Tails.
Alrighty, it is tails. It attacks Rotus instead. Alrighty, first attack is going to be a miss because of Bane. Second
Get
attack,
out of here.
also a miss thanks to Bane. Alrighty, that brings us to this. You said it was the one to the east, right? No. You said the one to the.
Well, the one in between them, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that already gets advantage now because they're flanking.
Yeah. All right, he starts harrying. All right, that brings us to this death doggo, which is going to difficult terrain. Does go over. Well, actually, nah, it doesn't do that. Just makes an attack.
No, let them do that.
No, it's not. It's
really
not smart
changes
enough.
anything.
It's not smart enough to try to come up with some kind of flanking shenanigans there. First attack is going to be a miss. Second attack is also a miss. Brissa, it's your turn.
Is this area like impossible to move through?
Technically yes. This is like a thing that technically comes out of the wall. I haven't drawn it right. Technically, it's more like this.
So I could not do that then.
Not without trying to squeeze past the creature.
And that would take an action, right? Just try and squeeze past.
You could. I allow bonus actions for overrun as you're trying to squeeze through.
I will try to do that then.
All right. Go ahead and make me an athletics check first.
All right. Yeah.
It rolled
Probably
pretty well.
super strong
Bane
dog.
is MVP, but even though it rolled pretty well, you were able to squeeze through. I got you. As you move into that spot,
I will use my action to pump
up that jam.
some pump up the jam. To pump some lay on hands into Yanni. I still have I'll give him 10, I guess. Yeah, I'll give him 10.
Alrighty. All right, 5 remain thereafter. Yanni, you're back in the land of the living.
Did going unconscious
Still
turn off
paralyzed though.
that crazy stuff?
Technically, conditions don't fall off just because you go unconscious. Like, poison doesn't just disappear when you go unconscious.
Yeah.
I will say on this one, though, because of the way that it works in terms of... You didn't have to make a death save yet, right? Like an active one?
Nope.
So it wasn't your turn yet. You're still paralyzed, yeah. Alrighty, Brissa.
But he's not poisoned anymore.
He is still
'Cause-
poisoned because you have to choose
That
one or
lay
the
on
other.
hands.
You have to choose one or the
Oh,
other.
really?
Yeah. You can spend
Oh,
5
never mind.
lay on hands points to remove poison or disease. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like, if you just do 5, you get it. Sad.
It is sad.
All right. Well,
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, at least he's up. I don't have anything for my bonus action because I can't attack with it yet.
Alrighty.
Used it to squeeze.
You already did.
I used it to squeeze.
Alrighty. End your turn.
And my turn.
At the end of your turn, it is going to use one of its legendary actions to bite you. Or attempt, I should say. That is going to be a hit. This is on Brissa, I should clarify. That is going to be a hit on you, Brissa. Let me check one more thing really quick. And I don't think so. All right, you take a total of 16 points of piercing and poison damage. Make me 2 Constitution saving throws. 1 for concentration, 1 for the poison. As you kind of like push over, barely put your hand on Yanni's chest, and he's like, and kind of looks at you with like a weird look on his face. You maintain concentration, but you are poisoned.
I think it's too early for legendary actions. We're not level 5 yet there, David.
Tell the
Is
people who
the
made these
Cerberus's-
subclasses that.
The Cerberus's poison thing, is it poison or is it disease like the other little dogs?
This one is standard poison. Yep, they layered this shit. It has layers to it. All right, Lyra, it is your turn. I will say, Lyra, as that happens, you suddenly hear the voice of the creature within the vat once more. Get out of the room! Get out!
Okay. Okay. Explain to me, if I drag him, it's like half movement, right?
Yes, but no attack of opportunity against him, because for him it's first.
Right.
So action, essentially attack, grab, immediate success on that one. You drag him backwards if you want to.
Me, Brissa's deafened, so I can't tell Brissa to get out of the room.
Shit, Lyra,
You
you
heard
didn't
nothing.
hear any of that shit.
Oh, right, I didn't hear that either.
Fuck.
I mean, I was already planning on moving,
That's hilarious.
but that changed where I was gonna go, so I'll just go where I was planning on going to begin with,
Alrighty.
instead of out, like, because if I can move through here, right? It's not like too small for me to move.
Yeah, you can get through there just because that's a little bit more of a rounded corner.
Okay, because I was gonna try and move this direction,
Sure thing.
so I'll probably still try and do that. I want to take Yanni with me, but first I want to shocking grasp the Cerberus.
You can't do both. Because you grapple Yanni at that point, that takes your action.
Oh, it's an action to move someone?
Despite, I don't disagree with Damon's definition that any small creature is essentially an object interaction. Rules is written, it is an action.
Yeah, Jeremy Crawford. You're not my
I should-
favorite person tonight.
One of the things that I want to get is a stream deck, and whenever Damon goes on a valid rant, I'm just gonna like flash Jeremy Crawford's image into the screen.
To be fair, I like Jeremy Crawford.
He's a
just
good dude.
I have some issues with some of the logical failings in the rules of the game.
Not wrong, not wrong. Alrighty, Lyra.
Yeah, it's fine. I got some temp HP left. It's fine. I'll just move Yanni.
Alrighty. How would you like to
So
move
how
here?
far?
So if you want to drag him with you, you can essentially move 3 squares, and then he's going to be in the right square next to you. So something like that could happen.
So could I move here and have Yanni here?
No. Hold on, let me see.
cut
You
the
know what?
diagonal.
Yes, sure. Except he would end up here. So you kind of like
Right.
just drag him behind.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's where I pointed.
Okay, sounds
That's where I
good.
pointed, David. God.
Ugh. Whoops. Whoops. No, I don't want to collapse you guys down. No.
Yanni's gone forever. I've enveloped Yanni.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You have absorbed Yanni. Alrighty,
Kind
as
of like a square dance, but it's more of a triangle.
alright, attack of
guys should
opportunity on
abandon
you,
Bristol
Lyra,
here.
which is going to
Yeah.
be a hit. And Lyra, you take 20 points of damage. Make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
You sure the creators of this thing didn't give that thing the Sentinel feat too?
Ooh,
Amazing. Not yet. I'm gonna add that,
Fuck.
but only against Brissa.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's going to be poison effect upon you, Lyra, as you just like getting bit in the side as you're trying to drag Yanni out of the way. Would you like
So
to do
how
some
much
cold
stuff am I
damage.
bad at now? Since yeah, it takes 10 cold damage.
Oh yeah,
I'm
thank you.
diseased and poisoned, so how much stuff am I bad at now?
All of it.
All of it. All of the things. No, it actually says right there. That is the super convenient part about those things again. So where it says poison applied that to Lyra, and then right underneath there it actually gives a description.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if I took my action to move Yanni, that's all I can do.
Nothing as a bonus? Oh yeah, you have no more. Oh, okay. It's all good. Your concentration fades, which means that your little bat disappears.
Wait, where'd my concentration go?
Oh no, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the natural 20. Silly
Yeah.
DM. Silly
Don't
DM.
take that away from me, David. Oh, I guess I'll tell Laxus to I guess because he just did the help for the one above Rotus already, right?
Wait, what?
'Cause it was,
Oh,
just his
sorry. I
turn
was trying
earlier.
to figure out who you're talking about. And I was like, let me see.
Matt, the one thing I still have, the
Yeah.
one thing you haven't taken away from me.
Yeah, it is currently still helping with this guy.
Then I will tell it to keep doing that.
All right, as it keeps flying in that doggy's face, that brings us to Yanni. As you're just like it's this weird vision. You actually see like an undead Lyra kind of dragging you.
Since it's the top of the round, can we take our break? Because it's 9:45 and I have to pee.
Quarter to 11.
Not
Depends
where I
on where
live.
you're at.
I know. I know.
Sure thing. We'll see you guys here shortly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cat.
Meow.
Cat, I
All
gotta
right, we'll see you guys
pee.
here after a short break.
Yeah.
Cat.
Oh, there we are. That's the one I was looking for, as we have a quick Icewind Dale in betweener. Alrighty, we're picking back up at the
I just said oopsie.
round of five, top of round 5. Yanni, you have been drug over to the side there. At the end of your turn, go to make me another wisdom saving throw.
Wish me luck. That ain't gonna do it.
Jesus. Just no. Alrighty. As you're being dragged back there, Yanni, you're just like looking at the undead arm of Lyra kind of dragging you back. Again, just in your mind, but from Yanni's perspective, looking incredibly real. Again, Lyra, you can just hear this aura of laughter and derisive just sneering in the air around her, or around him. As the laughter continues on initiative count 20, you see the large serpentine creature inside of the pool just move faster and faster. And you see kind of hesitate for a second as it starts to poke its head out, as the lava starts to bubble up like on a lake when you're just about to surface. It kind of has that same viscosity, the liquid. What is that actually properly called? Surface tension, kind of like.
Oh, I was gonna call it slag, not actually lava.
True. As the slag kind of goes up and seems to lift off of it, you see this massive, absolutely positively massive, odd semi-reptilian thing with multiple arms as it kind of it seems to kind of like release itself. The slag just rolling off of it, not doing any damage to this creature at all. However, Yanni and Lyra, you both hear some kind of a ticking noise from this weird
Nope, we're deaf.
bronze apparatus.
We don't hear anything.
You guys feel the clicking of it kind of going through the ground, like through the legs of this machine, through the ground, into your feet, and rattling your very bones. Brissa, you have the same sensation as you do. It's kind of like in that mood, it's just like kind of before you're like, fuck. As you then look over, the spout on this metallic object suddenly goes and seems to open up. As Yanni and Lyra, you feel extreme cold suddenly just kind of like gather around this thing and shoot outward. Now, Brissa. Dear sweet Brissa, you're going to be affected
I'm
by
regretting
this
my choices right now.
as well. But the first things that are going to happen, because it surfaces and tries to make an attack. However, can it try to avoid you with this? This is going to be the question. Alrighty, as you see it kind of go, kind of sucking in a bunch of air. You see all of the fire kind of gathering there. It releases this just cone of fiery breath, barely able to kind of avoid you there. As that is going to be a little bit of damage on the Cerberus. Eventually.
Ooh.
That is a save, still takes half damage.
Lame.
However, at the same time, everything that is north of Yanni and Lyra, extending not all the way to Simon, suddenly just gets caked in this massive frozen zone.
We're okay? Yanni and I? Not Brissa. Yanni and I?
Yes.
Not
Yeah, it is.
Brissa.
Oh, cool. Alright, I'll take it.
Alrighty, Brissa.
You're also my best friend.
Brissa, I need you to make me a con saving throw.
I regret all my choices.
Ooh, that's okay.
Alrighty, you
I
failed.
have 6 HP. I'm totally dead.
Alright. The Forge Keeper takes 50 points of cold damage, as it is vulnerable to this. And the Cerberus fails.
The thing that is helping us did?
As it just screams out with pain, you see its scale kind of freezing shut and falling off into the lava. Immediately, blood is just starting to pour down. It's just thick and viscose and glowing orange as it goes down. as it then dips back underneath the lava. The young Cerberus already took an attack of opportunity, so it is back out. All right, that brings us to... Sorry. Brissa, you are very much unconscious.
I figured.
Yeah, you're absolutely hit by this. You lose concentration on your Shield of Faith, sadly. And, yeah.
Is the Cerberus dead?
Nope, but it is looking extremely rough. Well, not extreme. It's looking rough. I should say just rough.
Yeah.
Lotus.
Yeah. He's God.
And if you missed...
You're muted, Brian.
Calling this out earlier, by the way. Extremely RUFF. Credit goes to...
So the Cerberus is going next, and it can definitely attack Brissa multiple times. I have my my 4 points I can put into you.
But it takes an action, right?
I-
Healing hands. Healing
Does
hands.
take an action.
Touching her. Whoops. Sweet.
Can't get to you. Even with
Just-
my hammer throw. Because I have to
just-
make an attack for it.
Just kill those guys and then come help.
Come fuck up the Cerberus so he attacks
First-
you instead.
Brissa still has her 3 death saves, unlike Yanni, right? So time's not.
Yeah, but that
as
thing can make
bad.
3 hits.
Yeah,
And
each
I'm
hit
dead.
is
I'm,
a
I'm
crit.
dead next turn.
Yeah, each hit would be 2 death saves because they're crits.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So
I'm dead.
2 attacks and Brissa's dead. It wouldn't even make it to the 3rd one.
But Rotus also can't do anything.
Yeah, I just can't get
That's
there.
just rude, okay? He can do things really well. You don't talk about him like that. He sometimes just has role performance issues.
I mean, to be fair to
can make
Brissa, have
this
much to live for with the
damage.
difficulty.
Sorry, go ahead, Ru. You have advantage on both of
I
them,
can
so...
make this
Yeah.
attack. Okay, awesome.
Simon, how long does that last? Just until your turn again, right? Until you end of your turn, or...
Until the start of my next turn, so he's
that
got
makes more
it.
sense. Oof. Certainly a
Nice,
hit.
19.
Slice this one to death. As you look over towards Brissa, there's the calculations in your head, like, damn it! As you swing this one dead, swing around towards the one between you and Casaria.
Make this one a great weapon master attack.
Ooh, baby. Here, I can put it in so you don't have to worry about it.
Sounds good.
It's hold Alt.
Just do a regular attack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. As...
Oh, but 2 1s though on the damage.
Oh,
2 1s! 2 natural ones on the roll.
Amazing.
And it's still an 18. 18 points of damage, sadly, is not enough to kill this guy outright.
And bad rolls. Bad luck.
Brissa, really,
that's the theme of tonight.
man.
Bad luck on the rolls.
The Dragon's Wrath, does that last until you go...
I think it's just forever. It doesn't say concentrate. It's not concentration or anything. So
Confront for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Fuck. Well, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. I'll just do one at the beginning of each of those turns. Rotus, do you want to move or do you want to stay where you're at?
Yeah, I mean, I'll move, I'll...
Okay, with some saving throw. That would have... Because of fucking goddamn... The Bane. It's stealth fear.
Can I move here?
Sure thing. You can actually move another 5 feet after that. Oh shit, no you can't because of the difficult terrain. Thank you. Horrible miss. As it tries to bite you.
So I can make it here or no?
No, you can't. So this is
one to the
going to be
left.
10
Or
feet.
that one.
Yeah, 10 feet of movement right there. 15, 25, 30. I think. Because, yeah, so
I'm gonna get as
10,
close to Bristol as
15,
possible.
20, 25. Wait, you can...
You can get here.
You could get here,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can get right there. Where you had it originally.
Sorry, I had the wrong thing
Whee.
selected. There you go.
Whee!
Oh,
Nope. Yep. He's there.
It's so much
It all
yeet
worked out in the
tonight. It's all
end.
yeet.
And I'll end there.
You might go for Rhodas now.
Are you screaming at the Cerberus as you run towards it?
And
The
yeah,
answer is yes.
Call it a Boston.
Still has to
Get away
hit
from
though,
her.
right? It still has to hit, right? Your AC is still. Oh no, it's 16 now, right? Because he went unconscious. It still has to hit. It missed Yanni once.
It's true. All right, Rhodas, do you end your turn?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, it bites down with a legendary action upon Brissa. That is a hit.
Oh, that's rude.
It is very rude. That is two death saves failed, as that is a crit. Cerberus goes next, as it keeps biting down upon Brissa. And with the next bite, you watch in terror as two heads just start tearing back and forth at Brissa. You hear something snap as one of the heads lets go and the other one just slams her against the wall. It's the end for Brissa.
Oh.
As the Cerberus turns towards you now, and starts, well, actually, Brian, heads or tails?
Heads.
Moves towards the other two. Well, actually, nope, moves towards you. That makes the most sense for it. And then makes two more attacks against you. First attack, it's going to be a hit. Make me a Constitution saving throw. Alright, that is 15 points of piercing, reduced down to 7. And 2 more points of poison damage. You resist the poison effect. Alright, second attack. Third attack is going to be a miss. Simon, it is your turn.
Close.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna trust Kasaria to maybe be able to take care of the one up top.
Oh yeah.
I'll steady myself and throw a spear at this one.
Alrighty. Isn't the inner range on the spear 20? I think it's 2060, yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
You could also free
Well,
up
then I'll do some-
Kasaria's action.
Yes. I'm going to use my action to do Ray of Sickness on the one by Kasaria.
Oh, Ray of Sickness. I thought you were going to throw the trident up there, but hey, go for it. Alright, that certainly is a hit. And let me double check something. Not resistant. Takes 6 points of poison damage, and with that, as you... What does it look like when Simon casts his Ray of Sickness?
It starts kind of up by his shoulders, and these vile green like veins pulse in his arm as this kind of ichor of earth extends from his hand.
Alrighty, and as it shoots forward and into the back of the creature as it's trying to make an attack against Kasara, it just strikes into it and then seems to just kind of immediately kind of atrophy the muscles away as they just slouch off of the creature. Drops dead before you, Kasaria.
Right, and then I'm gonna try and get an angle for something fun. It's just it'll put me in a friend having place. Alright, so I'm going to move down to the side of this doggo here.
Alrighty.
I'm going to use my telekinetic shove to try and bring our big Cerberus friend into the party pool.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me your telekinetic shove thing.
It's not on my character sheet, same as
Weird.
last time, but it's a DC 15 strength save.
Why is it not liking that for you? Weird. Alrighty, makes the strength saving throw, and you yank it forward a little bit. At the start of a turn, that's going to take more
Toes
damage.
touching in the one.
As it's just like you kind of reach over and Jetta, like, you just like kind of grab it by one of the horns as it's being yanked towards into the fire itself.
Oh,
It tries to get
I
out
actually
of it.
don't do it that way. I push it with the earth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so the earth moves under its feet and just kind of like angles
Sure.
it. And
Alrighty. Casaria, it is your turn.
Uh,
It'll
that's
take
a
your full movement
difficult
just
terrain.
just to get there, so you'll have to dash if
Yeah.
you want to get anywhere past that. Not that you have to.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I'll dash through here as my action, and then
That's your normal movement. You still have your action right there. Just FYI.
yeah, I know. But I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do much anyway, even after I move through there. So I'm just gonna move up behind Rotus for now, and just like be in range, but kind of stay behind him. And that, yeah, that's my turn because my action would be a dash.
Alrighty. Shoot, I never hold up. Alright, he's going to try to make an attack against you with disadvantage. Simon, that's a miss, and miss. Nope. The second one, I think, actually is a hit. You take 5 points of piercing damage, Simon. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. Alrighty,
Oof.
you are diseased once more. Alrighty, ends its turn there. Alright, Lachesis, what was the last thing that you threw it at again? What was the last command?
Distract a dead dog.
It can't follow that, so it's really just gonna look to you for more answers and takes the dodge action. Lyra.
Oh, okay. Fuck me. I mean, okay. Yeah, I'll just move Yanni some more. I want to move him.
You do know that using your action on him seemed to have worked before.
Oh, that's true. Instead of just moving him, I could just wake him up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But I'm not nice about it this time. It's just like a backhand.
As the zombie-ish Lyra just kind of backhands you, Yanni, you're like, she whacks you out of it. All of her flesh seems to kind of stitch together as the laughing kind of disappears. And you're just like, looking at her.
I will run over to Brissa. Right? Okay. So 10,
I'm completely dead.
20.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
I know. 20, 25. 25 would get me there, right?
So yeah, total 30. But yeah, you as you kind of like push past that sphere once more, and kind of like protectively stand by Brissa, her kind of like not completely torn apart body, but you can definitely see that there's like something odd about the arrangement of her spine.
Uh-huh. That's it. That's all I do.
Alrighty, no,
um,
yeah, no bonus.
Yeah, I'll just tell Laxus to come get in this Cerberus's face.
Alrighty, Yanni, it is your turn. You're prone.
I will unprone.
Unprone engaged.
Unprone engaged. And there we go. And collides with at least one wall. I will go there. I've had about enough of this. And I will cast another hex on the whatchamacallit, using a spell slot this time on the Cerberus.
What score is affected?
That would be strength, since Rhodas is standing right next to it.
Sure thing.
And
Understandable.
that's my bonus action, and then with my action, I am going to shoot an arrow at it. I don't have... So why did it roll with disadvantage?
Because you're poisoned still.
You're
Because
poisoned.
you're poisoned.
Oh!
So it does that automatically.
So it
you
rolled
don't
that way
have to
because it was
worry.
supposed to do that.
It's just like
That's smart. I forgot
you
about the
pull
poison.
yourself up on some of the like grooves of this bronze metallic apparatus, dragging yourself kind of like with a walking stick on the thing. It's like getting tired of this. So you kind of have the energy build around the thing as you pull back and release. That's a hit.
Snack attack.
Snack attack. And then are you gonna use the 3 from when I cast Hex, or do you want me to roll it?
Hold on one second.
I'm good either way. I think it's weird that it does the damage when you cast it.
Yeah, roll me. No, that is fine. And a total of
Yeah.
13 points of damage. Awesome. Still kicking.
And I'm gonna just duck back behind the thing again.
Let me see. You were right
And I'm
there,
done.
right?
No, I was right where I am now.
Yeah, I moved him over here.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alrighty, cool. As you just like make the shot, it kind of gets hit into the side. The blood is starting to drip into the fire there. On initiative count 20, winning it, you hear Thylea once more in your mind, just going, just die. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
If a 14 will succeed, I will use my reaction.
It's not.
Of course not. It's a fucking god. Why should it?
As you touch again the coldness of it, your mind is kind of taking back again, and it's just like pouring rain in the streets once more, and you're just by yourself, shivering, holding yourself, and lost in your mind once more. However, because the feetsies are within the fiery sphere at this point, the Forge Keeper does not need to make an attack outside of the thing, as it just kind of reaches up and just tries to strike at the Cerberus above it.
What to say, if this fucking thing kills all of us trying to kill the Cerberus.
Okay, first attack is a miss. Second attack is a fucking miss. Third attack is a miss. And then the bite attack is a hit. As the Cerberus takes 17 points of damage, you see kind of like trying to get itself out of the slag, trying to move back as the claws is kind of like trying to awkwardly stay underneath the slag. It does bite up, and you hear some kind of a snapping sound in one of the paws. Rotus, it is your turn.
I would like to. First, I'm going to attack it with my greatsword, just a straight attack. I'm not poisoned, right? I made my save.
So you're diseased but not poisoned. Yes.
I'm going to use my DM inspiration to give it advantage.
Ooh, very nice. Alrighty.
Oh, sorry. I said I would do that, and then I didn't.
It's all good. It's kind of funny. Not a crit, but the 14 stands as you do 14 points of damage to it. Kind of just sticking your sword directly into the side, twisting a little bit. The blood starting to gush out.
And then I would like to bonus action grapple with the beast.
All right, the beast shall be grappled. Go for it. And you grapple the Cerberus as you grab one of the heads and just kind of try to keep it in place, which is obviously going to be very good for you guys for a multitude of reasons. Great combo by Simon and Rotus. Both of you guys get a DM inspiration for that.
Nice.
Fucking tactical play right there. Alrighty, as the creature will try to make a bite attack against you, Rotus. The end of your turn, which is going to horribly miss. At the start of its turn, it takes some damage. Ooh. It starts to burn. And you see it's just getting incredibly, just like absolutely livid as it, like, you see it's like actually starting to burn off as it goes deeper and deeper into the slag. It is just going to desperately try to make attacks against you, Rotus. First bite attack is a miss. Second bite attack is a hit. Last bite attack, wait, well, would have been a miss. But with that one, you would take 8, reduced down to 4 points of piercing damage, plus another 4 points of poison damage. Not enough to knock you unconscious. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw against being poisoned. Alrighty, you are able to make the check. You are not poisoned. I was like, it was just trying to bite you to death so it could get out of the fire, but no can do. Simon, it is your turn.
I'm just holding it in there, watching it burn.
Yeah, you're just like kind of keeping it down further. Like the face is almost touching the burning slag. Simon.
I'm going to use my bonus action to taunt the Cerberus.
No dice. It seems to be too focused on trying to not have its head dunked underneath the slag for now, it seems like.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just attack the one in front of me.
Go for it. All right, 19 is a hit.
Ooh.
9 points of piercing damage, pretty good. Still kicking though.
All right, and that's that. Simon will move around it in case he has to yank the big boy back again.
Alrighty, Kasaria, it's your turn.
I'm gonna step to the side of Rotus here.
As he's just like
and-
one hand holding the Cerberus right now, kind of ramming the greatsword back into its side, back and forth. Blood splatters all over you as you step up.
Yeah. And I am going to cast Produce Flame and hurl it at the Cerberus and continue the barbecue.
26 is a hit.
Ooh. And a 7 for damage.
As you sling the fire towards it, how do you want to do this?
Oh shit, I kill it? Well, I mean, I want the fire to consume it and give everybody bless for the next minute.
Alrighty.
So I do my little circle of sacrifice ritual after immolating it in effigy.
Gotcha. As far as cinematically what happens there, you kind of put the fire forward and fling it towards the creature. It just gets hit. There's like one head that was kind of rearing up to try to bite at Rotus one more time. You just kind of hit it right perfectly on the side as it kind of like stumbles over. Rotus gets the perfect angle, starts dunking it down. Simon reaches over as more dirt pushes it forward, and you see the entire creature just kind of topple forward as the slag seems to kind of like snatch it up and yank the Cerberus down. And there's just this horrible stench of burning dirt and fur as there's also in the air just the yelping of the Cerberus as it is absolutely just lit aflame. As the Cerberus kind of gets pulled under by the Forge Keeper, you see the two-headed Death Dog just kind of and seemingly turn to stone as it becomes a non-combatant. And you guys get out of it. As you guys are all breathing heavily, there's just a massive kind of bonfire burning in the middle of all of you guys, as you can see underneath the slag the salamander-like creatures just tearing pieces and parts away from the Cerberus, focusing on each one of the throats and like making sure that the thing is absolutely dead, as there's just more and more of the fur and tufts of stuff like that just coming up and burning on the surface of the slag. And as you guys watch that fire burn, Lyra just standing and then dropping to her knees next to Brissa. Yanni, you hear the voice in your head one more time. No, no, I will have you. Enough. And then suddenly there's just this rocking voice within your mind, deep, grumbling, frustrated sounding. Stepping around the corner, you hear heavy dwarven footsteps.
We don't hear anything, David.
Yeah. You hear nothing. Nothing, I say.
Kasaria hears everything for us because she's the only one that's not dead.
Kasaria, you hear the steps as you see the small small in stature, technically dwarven man step forward. Yana, you kind of wince as you're touched upon the shoulder and turned around and have two massive hands just gently put upon your shoulders. He looks upon you as you have a wild look in your eye, as he just puts his hands next to your cheeks and just... You are safe now. She can't get you anymore. Sorry it took me so long. He looks around, steps around the device, kind of admiringly puts his hand across it, looks at the fire and the vat itself, looks across all of you guys, and his eyes ultimately fall upon Brissa. Seems my device was the cause for her death, yes. She looks across all of you guys as we lose someone in the...
It was Justin, his laptop died.
Oh no. Looks across all of you guys. As the Forge Keeper starts hissing. You guys hear nothing. Actually, interestingly enough,
None of it.
you guys seem to not hear any of the sound, but yet you can hear the voice inside of your minds separately. As he puts a gentle hand upon Brissa's broken body.
He said the spear thing was his?
Mm-hmm. Seems like he had constructed it
punch it.
originally to...
Right in the face.
You punch him right in the face?
Yep.
And you can see like his eyes turn towards you and just make eye contact much faster than your fist or like your fist could move, and he just takes the hit 100%. I've had stronger, but deserved.
Yeah.
As he just takes Brissa gently underneath his arms, lifts her up easily, like a small toddler. He steps over towards the fire, with her kind of just dangling there. As he goes, "There is still hope," and just drops her into the fire. You see flame just burn up as Brissa's body starts to sink down into the slag. And since it appears we have lost Justin and it's going to take a minute to set all of that stuff up, that's where we're going to leave it for this week. Crazy ass progression. Holy shit, Brissa. Holy shit. Awesome amount of damage, but damn, not as tanky as Rodus, who is seemingly coming into his own. For all of you guys that have watched, thank you guys so much. Of course, follow us if you guys want to stay up to date. We're going to do some giveaways this month as well. And if you guys want to re-up your subscription, if you have Amazon Prime, you actually get Twitch Prime for free. And if you participated in Amazon Prime Day, Jeffrey Bezos, then don't forget to re-up. But we will see you guys next Thursday. We always stream at 8 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time Thursdays. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.